Hello everyone, welcome to 3 to Screen Plays Pathfinder Campaign Less Than or Equal to 2 Episode 3. Man, I need to think of something so much faster to say. Let me get to our players. Where are you guys? You're floating in the void. There you are.
We're here.
I like being in the void.
We had to avoid everything. Sorry, welcome. This is what today is going to be like.
I think I might need to leave.
We started late. We had some really good Iraqi food, and it's perfect. All right. So let me pull up the synopsis, which is I'll burn your house down. Would you mind doing it in the same voice as the last time?
I'll burn your house down. Oh, that hurts to do.
It was perfect. All right.
Just imagine being choked by a big sailor. Yeah. That's the voice.
The Force Awakens.
That's the voice, apparently.
The party awoke to the smell of breakfast. Molly left early to grab an open-faced sandwich, but was interrupted by Minor applying a nut butter-esque poultice to their chest wound. Felicity awoke to a meal of seared swordfish, and the party had a discussion about appropriate morning greetings and sleep. Molly spoke with Greta, the crewwoman who pulled the last catch onto the ship and showed her the basics of counting cards and how to cheat at gambling. She did learn several of Molly's tells, but Molly left the game feeling they failed to teach Greta anything of value. Molly then created a twisted ritual scene on their side of the sleeping space with the emerald beetles nailed to the wall to dry. The party learned that they would be landing in Midvane to collect supplies before meeting with Pyrrhus and sailing home. The party found the first mate, Don DeLotte, who escorted them to the locked hold to inspect the cargo to see if they could identify the contents, only knowing it was destined for Raven Rock and had the potential to be related to a vampiric colony there. After attempting to pick the lock a couple times and encountering traps, Molly refrained from further attempts as she did enjoy living and remaining conscious. Felicity inspected the locked chest and found a symbol of a tower surrounded by a dark cloud. Felicity recalled that Midvane was a mercantile-based system that highly valued legal trade and had issues with pirates as the goods were considered unlicensed. However, a loophole existed where any proof of goods captured from pirates would be considered licensed, which led to an interesting sub-market around Isla Midvane. The party ship switched flags prior to landing and claimed the goods they stole were from a ship controlled by the No Mercies, which were licensed without incident. The captain, first mate, and cook all left the ship in search of supplies as Felicity and Molly searched for jobs to complete overnight and encountered an international group, the Vast Tapestry, which were hired individuals that recorded the deeds of their party and reported them back. This allowed for record-keeping, improved jobs via fame or notoriety, and headhunting for covert missions. The party found a job and posted to protect a trade convoy destined for Raven Rock and believed this job to be the counter to the job they took, collecting the boxes currently held on the pirate ship for Pyrrhus. The cargo was requested from Raven Rock through Revia, which was odd but not unheard of, and it was possible the cargo could be dropped off in Varenba rather than transported through the mountains to Balakatesh. The party bribed the clerk to delay filing the job as it required their real names to ensure payment, and also hired Tektun Glass, a fiery blue and green male griffly shaman covered in scars and his shimmering peacock companion, to record their deeds and aid them on their journey. The Now trio decided they would board the pirate ship, stage a kidnapping, and steal the cargo with the intent to take a new contract. The party ensured passage on a new ship under a fake name and proceeded with their plan. After Tektun cast Pass without a trace on the party, they snuck onto the ship, Tektun to destroy their quarters, including a precious peacock feather sacrifice from Felicity's hat, and Felicity and Molly to investigate the locked door. After finding they were missing 2 parts of the door's keys, the party regrouped and searched the captain's quarters. While destroying the quarters, the party stumbled on several locked doors which Molly miraculously opened simultaneously and revealed a ruby, a trapped key, a signet ring, and other treasures. Molly took the key and bypassed the explosive trap before moving on to the mess hall to collect Juniper, Molly's mule. Felicity encountered a man sitting in the mess hall having a drink. After introducing themselves, as well as Tektun under the alias of Jamie, and sent them out claiming Bertrand required some muscle to remove supplies. The party released the chickens from the coop to hide their presence from Minor as they returned to the hold and successfully unlocked the door, collected 2 lockboxes, and took an additional crate of stolen goods. As the party made its way off the ship, Tektun ran back to trigger the explosive trap on the captain's desk. The duo noticed the captain and co. returning from their supply run and hid amongst supplies on the docks as the cabins and helm erupted in a column of fire and the ship began to buckle and sink. The captain and co. were preoccupied searching for Minor as the party escaped unnoticed and met up with a lightly scorched Gripply with a chick they saved. Felicity attempted to convince the crew to leave early but declined to bribe them. Tektun took the opportunity to pass them the ruby they snuck off Felicity's person. The ship immediately left port, saying supplies, and recorded some stories with Tektun. They also learned the Peacock's name to be Ivana. Molly woke first and immediately pressed for Felicity to wake up. Per the two's earlier conversation, Felicity attempted to politely decline in order to sleep in, but Molly continued to push, even through a sleep spell by Tektun, until Felicity relented to reel in any catch. Molly made the effort to catch food and miraculously caught a large bluefin tuna with the aid of others on the ship. Molly and Tektun cleaned and skinned the fish. As much of the fish was saved and dried as possible, but extra was tossed overboard. After nearly a week, the party saw a desert in the distance, the Glass Desert, and the ship moved into the river delta to move through Reviat into the city of Varenbach, the city of glass. Made of magical glass, the city appeared to be a large stained window surrounded by large, currently broken glass dome. Although dazzling, it appeared the dome and the magic of the city itself prevented or at least reduced the oppressive heat of being in a bell jar. The party met with their contact for their job, a halfling named Kosovo, who claimed to be working with the Empress-to-be in Ravenrock. They were paid 2,000 gold and took another contract to deliver a package to the Princess of Elysntire in the neighboring country of Shell Coast. The party entered into blood oath to ensure delivery to the best of their ability. Molly agreed to meet Kosovo in 40 years to discuss poisons directed at undead. Felicity learned the Ruby Renegade had left several months ago to Gales for a contract. Further details were unknown. A donkey, Rascal, supplies, and cart, Intrepid, were purchased for an overland journey to Elysntire, and the party had leveled up.
Yeah.
So right now, it's evening. You've prepared. You're welcome to leave at night. You have not slept yet, but you're welcome to continue in whichever way you see forward. It's a beautiful night, very warm, but have any of you been in deserts that you can think of?
Not for an extended period of time.
All right.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be warm for a while, to the best of your knowledge. But it'll be cooler to travel at night.
Yeah.
There's beautiful skies. It's very clear. You can see stars for miles. And standing inside the city is just an array of lit glass squares.
Okay.
I think we should definitely travel at night
I think that's the call.
and then hide out and sleep during the day.
Yeah. Should we hide here for the rest of the day, or would it be?
Well, it's evening
more...
now.
It's evening. Oh yeah, so we can just travel. We can just get rolling. I think staying in town for a while is a mistake, though.
Tektun, do we have blankets? It can get cold at night.
I have a blanket. I have one blanket. Do we need more?
Do you have one?
I believe that I have one as well. I've got I've got a bedroll and.
Does he need a blanket?
Tektun appears to be fine.
Okay, sweet. Then we're set.
Yeah, we're good.
All
Yeah.
right. So, you decide to set out. Are you getting any other supplies or taking anything into consideration before doing so?
We've got water, we've got rations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have all of the rations that we stored.
Yeah, we got a ton of
Jennifer,
rations.
right?
I forgot about the...
We have like light and lanterns and I guess I have an ever-burning torch.
Yeah, we don't really have light or lanterns, though.
Oh, I have candles.
God, did we track what we got for that? With, like, the huge barrel of water? Because I'm not seeing it on my character
Oh, I
sheet.
thought
I'm
you
kind of
wrote it
nervous.
on Juniper's.
Maybe I did write it.
I think you did. I don't remember how much.
I didn't. I knew I
Oh,
wrote how much
got
I
a barrel.
spent.
You have
but I
a
didn't.
barrel. You have
Yeah.
a barrel of water.
Yeah. A barrel of water. Okay, I think we're set. I just need to find where I put all of
Okay.
this stuff.
Did you want to get other light besides the ever-burning torch and candles? Candles do only work in a small range.
I wouldn't mind getting a lantern or two.
Do you have dark vision?
I have straight up dark vision.
We were gonna look that up last time and I forgot to.
It should be on race traits, but let me look real quick. I'm pretty sure you do, being
I don't think I marked it. I figured.
But we're gonna double check. Dampier. Kobold. You're basically a kobold.
Basically.
In more ways than one.
A hairy kobold. Yeah.
Oh, do Gripplies? Gripplies have dark vision. If you don't have dark vision, but everyone else does, it's going to be a little funny.
At least like low light or something.
I think you have low light. Because I had to take something to get dark vision.
Yeah, I didn't write anything.
Oh my goodness. How do I keep missing? The exciting game.
Yeah.
Thrilling content.
So thrilling. Feel the excitement. It's radiating.
Woo! Quality content. I'm gonna find it real quick.
Low light vision.
Oh yeah.
Low light, okay.
I find it interesting that you don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
I mean, real cats don't have true dark vision.
Yeah.
So.
But
Yeah.
real gnomes do. So
It's fine.
it's fine. I hate it, but it's fine. All right.
I'm gonna add that so that we don't have that question. Yeah, let's get like a couple lanterns, maybe one for each of us.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want like a
Well,
hooded
actually,
lantern?
you're the only one who needs a lantern.
Well, fine.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make that so
You're the
passive
only
aggressive.
one?
You're the only one who
The only one with
needs-
low light vision. We'll buy a lantern.
Yeah, go buy a lantern.
Oh.
Fine. I just won't buy it, and then you'll have to lead me everywhere. How about
Good.
that?
Would love to.
Can you think of anything else that we might need?
I'm trying to remember what we bought last time because I wrote down how much it cost, but I forgot to write down what we got.
Oh, I mean, besides the water and the
It was that water and extra food. We got the cart. We got the extra donkey
and feed.
and feed.
What's the water like? Is there a mechanic for water consumption per day per person? Like, is it like a gallon a day or something like that? Or?
I guess because I don't know the exact.
Okay.
Because I
That's
made
like a
up the
peacock
barrel
thing.
and I couldn't figure out exactly how much
That's
that
okay.
is.
I
But you
figured
should be
there
okay
was-
crossing the desert for a
Okay.
couple weeks.
We
Okay.
only need that's a half gallon between Tektun and I
Oh, because you're small.
because we're little guys.
Okay. I was like sure that there was a Pathfinder mechanic for
But
that.
I'm
yeah.
sure there is, but I couldn't find it quickly.
That's
so,
okay.
Yeah.
We'll just say we're okay.
so adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Lantern.
A lantern.
Do you want a
blind
bullseye, a dark light, a hooded, a miner's, or a waterproof lantern?
How much is the bullseye?
So the bullseye lantern is 12 gold pieces,
Yeah.
and it provides normal light in a 60-foot cone and increases the light visible by 1 step in the area beyond that out to a 120-foot cone.
Yeah, let's get the bullseye.
All right. Burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil.
I guess I should probably buy oil too. Huh?
It weighs 3 pounds.
Okay.
And oil... I like how it tells me like everything but oil.
Oil.
All right, so you have the like best lantern that you can get.
It's pretty sick.
Do you want to spend an extra like 10 gold to make it waterproof? It treats severe winds as strong winds, windstorms as severe winds, hurricanes and windstorms. It holds enough air to burn underwater for 5 rounds before going dark. That's actually 5 gold pieces.
5 gold.
Yep.
Sure.
All right,
That's
so you
sick.
managed to find a waterproof lantern. And how much oil do you want?
You said 6 hours
Per
on
pint.
One,
Yep.
Per pint. How much does a pint cost?
I don't know why I'm struggling to find oil. This is a nightmare, guys. I should know this shit.
Struggling to find oil.
I'm struggling to find oil.
That's
I'm
Europe.
America.
Yeah.
Need some Earl.
All right. Mugs. Oil.
Oil.
All right. 1 pint burns for 6 hours. It weighs 1 pound and it's 1 silver piece.
So we're
Can I
2 weeks, right?
Store.
Yeah, it'll
some on the
fit on the
donkey?
cart. Yeah.
But just remember, boom, potential.
That's true.
But you also have the giant cart, so it's not being stored on.
What do you think?
Um,
I'm the only one using it, I guess.
I think it's fine. However long, I mean, you 2 weeks, pound a night, like 25 pounds worth of oil.
25 pounds of oil for 2 weeks?
Yeah, if we're doing 6 hours a night for 2 weeks.
Wouldn't that just be
each is a pound?
14 pounds.
Oh, it's 14.
It's
I thought it was
6.
a full.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
6 hours per. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Plus you have your ever-burning torch if you just need like a smaller.
Right. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do
14
pints.
So that's
So
14 silver, or 1 gold and 4 silver.
1 gold.
And I'll even say that the lantern comes filled.
Aww.
Because you sweet talk them.
I mean, she threatens them?
What is it? Thuggery? Like
Yeah,
concealed thuggery, veiled thuggery?
Nonchalant thuggery.
That's it.
Nonchalant.
Yeah.
You mean you're giving me that for free,
Yeah.
right? Yeah? Okay.
yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna stab you in the eyeball if you don't. It's fine.
Unkind.
That's what I would do if I was a mean person. But I'm not.
Tektun just...
Yeah.
Vicious and effective.
So you're now prepped. Congratulations.
We did it.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright. Tektun climbs up onto the cart. Is anyone else going to go on there as well? I'm assuming no one's walking.
Yeah, I think we're all in the cart.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you're continuing to advance for a while. You're watching the beautiful night, and then you start to feel that chill about an hour later. Just enough where you're like, oh, maybe this breeze is just going to pass, but it really doesn't.
Molly puts on her coat, excited to feel cold for the first time in quite some time.
All right.
I wrap myself in the Ruby Renegade curtains.
All right.
Not yet sewn into a cloak.
No, not yet.
Already serving the purpose.
All right. So you are starting to reach a fork in the road where it starts to head south, which is when you will start to reach the swamp.
Yeah.
So you're spending a while in the desert. It's not super comfortable, but you start to see the sunrise over in the east. It's very beautiful. It's a nice sunrise. You're starting to get that gentle heat. You do see that there's some skittering animals, some scorpions, other small creatures. And I want you guys to roll perception for me.
It's a solid 6.
13.
All right. So what you notice is this rock that appears to have a bunch of flies flying around it. And it's coming up about 40 feet on your left. You're going to pass it when you reach the road. But the more that you sit there, the more flies that appear to be coming out of that rock.
Oh, coming out of it?
Yeah.
Just like hanging
Landing, yeah.
Flies usually mean dead things, so, right? Like,
That's a pretty safe estimation.
Generally?
Yeah. Or
what
disease things, I mean.
What's the risk?
Really? That's the answer?
Is it just like a single boulder, like in the middle of nowhere?
It's
or
like a fuzzy boulder.
A fuzzy boulder?
Yeah.
I would love to go investigate this.
It's a very large fuzzy boulder.
Can I do like a survival check or nature?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Just more information about the fuzzy boulder.
Sure, why don't you go and investigate the fuzzy boulder?
Okay. Are we cool with survival?
Sure.
I'm not sure if that's like tied into
do nature.
nature. Okay.
Are you getting closer, or are you kind of looking at a distance?
Like 15 feet away from it. Like
Okay.
I don't want to be like up close in it,
Sure.
but that's a 14.
All right. So you get closer and you see that there's a bunch of like worms crawling in what you realize to be flesh.
Oh, and not a boulder at all.
Not a boulder, but it's curled into a boulder shape.
Oh.
And you see some teeth. But there's a lot of these worms moving about, and this creature is breathing.
Oh God.
It's a very large creature. Why don't you make a use magic device arcana check? Whichever one, I don't remember what.
She's not going to be good at either, so...
But you're welcome to give it a shot.
Yeah, at any point you could let me know about this too.
I don't want to make any noise.
Okay.
But I'll like, Felicity like turns over and like, come here.
What? Alright. Molly sees the boulder for the first time.
Yeah, you missed the big black boulder.
Okay.
Does that fall under spellcraft?
Yeah, spellcraft. So you see the wormy boulder.
I'm so
flesh.
smart. Look at this. That's a 6.
It's probably not healthy.
So this isn't this creature's natural state, probably.
You're not sure, but probably not. Most things don't have a lot of parasites.
Does it smell? Like, am I getting anything?
There's a as you catch the wind blowing your direction, it's definitely got that like moist heat.
I love that.
So you rolled an Arcana.
I rolled a probably what is it?
Spellcraft?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've heard of these creatures. They're called death dogs.
Oh no.
And their bites contain hundreds of tiny eggs that produce these flesh-devouring worms. And what they do is they bite and then they follow because they wait for the worms to start taking their effect on their victims.
Oh, how close are we?
A removed disease can kill the worms, but it will generally become reinfected if it has friends nearby. They tend to not be alone, but they can be. Okay. You don't see anything around this one.
How close are we?
I stopped like
15 feet
away.
We need to go around. I'm gonna relay all of this information.
Well, we left I left the cart.
Oh.
To like get a closer look.
Okay. I'm gonna do the hand signal, just like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it in the cart.
Felicity's gonna suppress vomit.
Yeah. From so what smell. I want you to do is roll stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be a good day. It's a 30.
I got a 6.
You've never heard a dog snore, but as you start to retch a little, you're and it rolls over, and you see that there's a patch of worms where it was laying that are now kind of moving around.
No. Am I able to back up?
Yep, you're able to back up. But the worms appear to be searching and moving towards you.
I would like to back up quickly.
Alright, you quickly back up, and you make it back with Tektun in the cart.
Let's peace out.
Yeah, I relay exactly all of that information I just had.
So gross.
Yeah, we gotta go around.
Gross.
We gotta look out for these boulders. You gotta warn me.
I'm curious. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, and what did curiosity do?
Man.
Yes.
Your first one.
I earned it. I didn't earn the last one, but I earned that one. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you're going to go off the path into the dunes.
Yeah. I think that's the only way.
Yeah, can we, because it's daytime, so we should probably take a few hours to sleep.
Yeah.
During peak hot time.
Yeah.
Shade's probably impossible.
You could roll, so we'll get you around this and then we can start looking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So, how much of a berth are you giving the death dog with its very lovely, friendly name?
As much as possible, I think, without feeling like we're losing the path.
Okay. So who is driving between the three of you?
What is piloting? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say probably you since Juniper's yours.
Yeah, she my baby.
So that would be.
Is it like a handle animal?
Is it
I think that's nature.
Survival? If it's nature, then I will drive.
Let me double check, though. Because if I say that...
If it's survival, then I don't know. Maybe... What's your
+2.
survival? I
It's
also
a
have
wisdom.
a +2, then it doesn't really matter.
Handle animal is nature.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, I will do, I will pilot.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that's a 10.
All right. So you're not used to driving a cart. You're mostly used to leading Juniper. So you slide a little bit down the sand. Nothing too crazy, just enough where you're like, oh, okay. New terrain.
Yeah, we're figuring this out.
Tektun doesn't seem particularly nervous.
Okay, well
He's
that's
just kind
good
of
sign.
riding down tactfully avoided death dog.
Yeah.
Tactfully.
Thank
After
you.
walking up to it.
Draw a picture of me shooting in the face.
With what gun? Bomb?
No, just no. You're right.
I
You're
got
right.
you there.
You're right. We don't need to exaggerate too much.
So you managed to lead around. Roll perception for me.
6. Oh, no, sorry, 2. It's -2.
10.
You notice that there's a kind of blade sticking out of the ground that the cart is going to hit if it does not turn soon.
Hey.
See this right here? That's teamwork. Can I roll a handle animal to avoid it, or do I need to?
I will just say you're able to do it.
I just rolled my... Okay, thank you. If you would have made me roll for it, I would have rolled my 3rd 4 in a row.
You still would have made it.
Okay.
You just have to pull lightly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there appears to be kind of like this curve to the blade, so it would have like sliced up into the wheel, and then who knows what would have happened.
Okay. There's like
Dunzo.
weird stuff all around here.
Is
Do you
it
think
like...
that's animal?
Can I actually like go see if I can get the blade?
Yeah. So you go down there and
What?
you find the blade, which has been sandblasted. There's no rust on it at all. It's got a nice shine to it.
It's
Okay.
a perfectly good sword.
Okay.
You want me to just leave that out?
I just thought it might
in
be
the middle?
attached to an animal.
Why would animals have
A
swords?
monster with a big old
I guess
spike
I'm an
sticking
animal.
out. I'm an animal with a sword.
So he takes the rest of the day to just be introspective.
God. Gosh darn it.
God, I am an animal with a sword. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
All right. So you manage to you have to kind of dig around the blade because it's surprisingly sharp. You're not sure how long it's been here, but as you manage to pry it out, make a strength check.
Sure. Excuse me.
I'd roll a help, but I'm not helping.
That's a 12.
All right.
I'm about ready to switch dice.
You're trying to lift, but it's either stuck on something or maybe it's wet underneath the sand. You could dig a little more, or you could try and get some more leverage on the blade itself.
Let's go for leverage.
All right. So you take. Okay. So what you try and do is you take like a shovel. Do you have a shovel? Or are you digging with your paws?
It's probably just digging with my meat hooks.
Yeah. The claws.
The claw. I doubt that I have a shovel.
I've got a dagger. I've got playing cards.
Not helpful. No shovel.
Tektun passes you a small weighted spear. And just-
Oh, can I like push
What-
that in and try
That's
and?
exactly what I was going to
Okay.
recommend. So
Okay.
since you figure that out, you go in and you push. Make a strength check.
Okay. Okay.
Be strong.
Which dice do I use?
Strong. Use the big one.
No, the big one has led me astray.
And that didn't.
Damn it, 10.
Molly's
You
gonna
slip a little bit in the sand. You're not used to working in these conditions.
Molly's gonna get out and finish this
Sand
job.
everywhere. It's on my fur.
That's 12 stuff.
You,
Just hanging.
Yeah.
From the spear.
you're trying to pull.
We need to go.
I want this shiny thing.
We're losing.
You're losing daylight.
Tektun, do you have any 6 spells?
Okay.
When in doubt, we'll just have Tektun do it.
You are now enlarged.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no, you can't fit in the caravan.
I've never felt more powerful in my life. I could step on
You could.
You are now a large creature.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that do for me?
Oh gosh, what does
Plus
that
4
do?
strength.
I think so. That's good.
Like in addition?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're huge and you get plus 4 strength. It's like a part of that. I can look it up real
Is
quick.
it huge or large?
It's large.
Okay.
I only have reduced person.
Gotta get the other one too.
Sure. Well, you know what? We'll say plus 4 for now. I don't actually have the spell pulled up.
I got it right here.
Oh.
Hold on.
I think it is a plus.
It's a plus 2 size bonus to strength.
And
So
then you get a
22
strength bonus on top of that.
for being large. I don't know. I think it's
It's enough. We'll
It's
say
like-
4.
Plus
Yeah.
4? Okay. It's plus 7. So strong. 16.
All right. With this extra heft and the teeny little.
yeah. I'm still dangling from the spear.
You manage to pull out a bony hand,
Ooh.
which is holding on to a falcata.
Ooh, what is that?
So a falcata is a heavy blade with a single sharp edge, concave at the bottom, convex at the top. Looks like this.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
So it appears to be older, just based off of the design,
Mm-hmm.
but seems like you could reasonably use it. Would you like to know the statistics on it?
I would love to know.
Okay, so it's an exotic weapon. It does 1d8 for a medium creature, 19 to 20 critical times 3, weighs 4 pounds, and does slashing damage.
And can I do a quick spellcraft to see if there's anything going on?
Sure.
It's like-
Okay, it's 1d8 plus what? Is there a skill mod? Just 1d8.
Adding your strength to
Strength,
it.
okay.
So that is a 26 spellcraft to see if it's like cursed or magical or.
Yeah. Okay. So you look at it a little while, and there is
Yeah.
like a unique sheen to it.
Yeah.
And as you poke at it a little bit, it's alchemical silver.
Ooh. That's a silver sword.
Does that give me anything?
So it does do a -1 on the damage roll. But it does do extra damage against werewolves and other creatures like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's your werewolf blade.
Sick, I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah.
You know how often I run into werewolves?
It
You tell
also
me
is
every
worth
day.
20 gold more.
Ooh.
Sell that. Or
What?
fight a werewolf.
No, this is my werewolf sword now. I'm not gonna sell that. One day I'm gonna save your life from a werewolf.
It's gonna write on the blade of werewolves only.
All right. So you manage to pull out the weapon. The hand is still sticking out of the ground.
Was this worth the 20-minute detour?
Absolutely. Now we can kill werewolves. I don't understand what you're not grasping about this.
The logic. The logic of it.
Tektun is watching. Just like, did you want to look at the body that you got it from? You just have to dig more
Oh, sure.
before you get small.
Molly goes back to the cart.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and
Yeah.
just pull out the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a
Might as
strength
well.
check.
Okay. I'm still biggie.
Mm-hmm.
21.
All right, so you just and you pull it out of the ground. This skull looks different. It actually has fangs,
Ooh.
but there's no skin. There's nothing else on it. Very long fingernails that are capped in silver.
What? Okay.
And
So
the
it's
outfit is kind of decomposed just because of the way that it was.
Like, are they like actual caps? Like, I can.
You could pull them off, yeah.
Can I fit them on my own claws?
Yeah. So you
Molly's in the cart.
pop your you pop your claw caps on. So they do a -1 to damage, but they do bypass anything that requires.
This
silver.
dude was prepared for werewolves.
And you weren't, and I'm glad we learned our lesson, but
They're-
we need to sleep.
Probably werewolves.
Okay.
Everywhere. All over this desert. Maybe that death dog was a werewolf.
Strangely enough, I appreciate the logic. But, again, we are running from some really dangerous
And at this
people.
point, you
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to be big again. I want to tower over you. More than I usually do.
You already do. All right.
So at this point, you hop back onto the cart, and you make it back onto the road. Are you looking for a place to sleep?
Yeah.
We should.
All right. So you're looking for any sort of, like, shadowy shelter, is that correct?
Yep, I made a
Just
16
anything,
perception.
I feel like that's, like, off the road and
Sure.
just not obvious.
Yeah. So, are you going to be on the road while you're looking for this, or off the road looking for it?
I mean, if we can be on the road, let's be on the road without...
Okay.
But,
There's a couple dunes that you could try and go over and at least get some shade through part of the day. But you're kind of on an elevated portion of the road, so you'd have to kind of go over and look. You don't see anything that's immediately concerning.
Okay.
But you only see sand.
Yeah, I'm down to just hop in a dune, get some shade, get some rest.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds good.
So you move over by the dune and you find a small cave.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wolf cave?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You go into the cave and you get a very familiar smell.
Oh no. We
Turn
should
around,
leave the
turn
cave.
around,
And you hear,
turn around,
Oh no.
turn around, turn around.
I can't be in here. Ugh, I can't be in here.
Molly makes a 23 handle animal check to turn and bail as quickly as possible.
okay, I also need you two to, and Tektun, to make a fortitude save.
Bazinga.
13.
As young Sheldon might say. Bazinga.
How much? For you?
13.
Okay. You managed to stop the retching,
Yeah.
but there's now like a column of worms that are moving towards you.
I can't die like this.
Oh.
I can't die ugly. I can't
So I asked, I guess if we can turn
I
around.
can't die ugly.
I can't really.
Here's your episode title.
Yeah. Okay. I make a firebomb and I just have it prepared to throw at the worms when I feel like we're turned and moving safely.
Okay.
So
So you're moving. You've got about 20 feet. The worms are still.
how close are they?
They're creeping. They're 15 feet away.
Are they moving as fast as we are?
No. But there's actually some that are sprouting up from the ground ahead of them.
And don't they follow? They follow things. So if we stop and sleep, they're gonna follow us.
That's
and
true.
then I'm gonna be worm food.
Okay.
And I just
I'm just gonna hit right at the front with a firebomb.
All right. There's now. I need you guys to make reflex saves.
Okay. This was a mistake, but a fun mistake. 14.
All right.
17.
You each take 3 points of damage as shards of glass
Oh yeah.
shoot up from the location. There's also little bits of worms that have now scattered over your bodies.
Oh, Felicity fully freaked out. I don't do creepy crawlies. Oh god.
We need to bail.
Oh god.
Go. I'm whipping Juniper. She is not responding.
Juniper's looking around at you like, what?
Worms, Juniper, worms.
Yeah, so you're shaking off, and
Yeah.
Tektun is like...
We just need to move.
Tektun actually
faster.
pulls one off of his tongue. Just,
Oh god. Oh god.
Sorry, I thought that was the right thing to do. I'm
Oh,
trying
God.
to get this cart to move faster.
Alright, so I need you to handle animal check.
I
Handle-
did
Because
it.
now they've been scared.
Oh no.
8.
You are now bouncing wildly out of control.
Okay. Did you have like a calm thing? No, you don't
What?
have any spells. What am I talking about?
Do you have any calm? Do I look like I have any calm?
We can't calm.
Tektun is picking worms off of him and Ivana. Just
Okay.
I I don't think I have anything that really helps in this situation.
Is there anything I can do beyond just that handle animal? Like, I don't really have any spells.
Did we determine that was under nature?
That was under nature.
Yes.
I can attempt to assist, but I have a -2.
Okay. I mean, it would turn that.
Are we allowed to roll? Can we?
Yeah, you can try again.
It would turn that 8. Okay, we can try again.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 16.
So I get +2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because you had to beat a 15 to help me.
Yeah.
Because I'm unhelpable.
Yeah.
So that's a 13 handle animal.
All right. They're still out of control, but you're no longer. You're starting to veer towards the road.
Okay.
Rather than down the dune.
All right.
And roll perception.
7.
I got a 1.
You found a worm on your nose.
Oh my god!
So neither of you notice anything, but you do hear the.
Oh god!
Hate this. Hate everything about this. We just got to keep going.
All right.
Is that like cave like fully on fire now? Like, does it?
No, it's just fire damage. I was just trying to burn that chunk of worms so they'd stop following us. But I also made glass out of the sand.
Clever.
Unless there was just glass in the sand.
So how are you guys seated on there?
I'm at the front, probably, with
Okay.
Juniper with very little response.
Just probably in with the cargo. I don't know how much room is
It's like a.
up front in the cart.
Yeah, I mean,
If
like,
it's a 2-seater.
it's a 2-seater, but also they're half people, so.
Yeah. We share a
We
seat.
just stack you and Tektun on top of each other.
Yeah.
This is my,
we wear a big
my
coat.
one person. My
Yeah.
full person.
Hi, my name is Jamie, the frog. That's what Tektun would say. Because he's Jamie now.
Jamie Spears.
Jamie Spears.
Jamie
Jamie
Lynn.
Lynn Spears.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And you're Bob the half-elf.
Bob the half-elf, yep.
And you're Rex McCarthy.
Yeah.
Best
I'll sit up.
Rex McCarthy.
I'll sit up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, at this point, what is your flat-footed AC?
Oh, fuck.
Well.
12?
12.
All right. So you notice, Felicity, as to the left, this large dog takes a bite towards your little gnome friend.
Hey. Hey.
And you see these snapping jaws right next to your head,
Oh, God.
and you see the worms crawling between their teeth and out and into their ears, and the eye is looking right at you as one worm goes in the eye and back out.
Can I do any sort of reactive?
Molly throws up a little bit in her mouth.
You can roll initiative.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I am stunned.
What?
I'm not actually stunned, but I got a 5
Oh.
for initiative.
Where's my...
Let me draw the cart.
The cart. I hate this. I hope Tektun can cure disease.
You're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Where's the initiative thing? I thought I had like +2.
Actually, I think this is a little wider, because, no, you don't have large creatures.
I used to be a large creature. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
So these are your mules.
Okay. That pupper.
Big old donks.
Big old stinky pup.
Yeah.
What were you guys? So this is Felicity, Molly, and
Molly
Tektun.
Shannon. Oh no.
What is that? What is it? Get that out.
It's nothing.
We don't need that.
It's nothing. We're level 2. We can't be doing this
One
fight.
dog only, please.
You're making us fight 2 zombies at level 2? You...
Hey! Okay. That's fair.
That doesn't
They
make
have
it
numbers
It
now.
doesn't make it any less rude.
I'm sorry.
I'm upset.
All right. So let me roll for the death dogs.
Roll below a 5 if you could.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Appreciate you making an effort.
Yeah.
He's so nice. He lets his players request initiatives.
Yeah.
And And Tektun, where is he? Oh, okay. At this point, we're just going to pretend you guys are moving, just because I'm not going to keep redrawing.
Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. 18.
Okay. 5?
Yeah, so I go first, right?
No. But close if you go in reverse.
Okay. Thoughtful. What a nice answer.
So Tektun rolling a 20.
Ooh,
Yay, thanks,
a speedy
Techie.
boy.
Holy shit!
Yeah. What a thoughtful response, Tektun.
And you watch as he starts seeping poison and puts it on your weapon.
Gross.
Just
On my weapon?
mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just get rid of the gross things.
Yeah. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Kill it with not fire.
So I will do the rolls for that, but now.
Okay.
And you watch as there's this little scarab necklace that they haven't just. The legs kind of shift a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And. Oh, that's the wrong side. So at this point, Felicity, what is your AC as the dog runs up next to you?
My AC, my just normal AC?
Mm-hmm.
15.
All right. So you can't be tripped because you're riding. So you take
Who's acting?
the dog as it runs up to you and bites at your leg.
Cat versus dog. The battle of all time.
The
You
battle
take
of cat
6
dog?
points
Yeah.
of damage, and I need you to roll a fortitude save.
It's like hecka rude.
Use your mighty fortitude, though. You'll overcome this.
I don't have that much fortitude.
You're highly fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
Oh, crit. 20.
All right, through the sheer force of will, the worms are shoved out of your leg as you contract.
Too much hair.
And you squirt worms.
Ew! Oh. You said 6 points?
Yes.
Is that just normal damage? Or
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of really gross language. You squirt worms. It's like
There needs to be a trigger warning. That's all
yes,
set.
warning worm content.
I had one where I was using ticks and people did not like it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't do any. I don't. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Gross.
All right. Felicity, it's
Yeah.
now your turn.
Yeah.
As you see the dog is running and keeping up with you.
And does Molly still have one encroaching on her space?
One on each side.
Are they considered inactive melee? Like, can I aid?
You can't. Well, yeah. I mean, once they attack, you can aid.
Right. Oh. Is it treated like a ready action? Like.
So you just want to aid another. So you're
Right.
like basically prepping him. Yeah. So just roll to aid. So
Okay.
you need to get a 16.
And that's.
Is it 15 though? Not 16 to help me.
Oh, okay.
It's only
Make-
15. She just got lucky getting
okay.
a 16.
Make an
It's only
attack roll
15.
again.
It's not.
It's
that
only.
hard.
It's only slightly harder to
Yeah.
help me.
There's only a 25% chance you'll help me. You know, statistically.
Do I want to do that? Maybe I don't want to do
You
that.
do have a poisonous weapon.
I sure do.
I'm not super helpful. It might, or like helpable, really.
Yeah,
It might be
okay.
worth just.
I'm not gonna do that
stabbing.
until you're like in deep shit.
I think we both might be, but
We could be in deeper shit.
we could be. Give us a round and we'll see where we're at.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack. Am I able to say that I have the falcata out?
Are you proficient with the falcata?
Oh, I don't know. What kind of weapon is
It's
it?
exotic.
Oh, that's the type. Probably not.
Probably
Okay,
not.
right
I don't.
here.
I can look
Okay.
up using weapons that you're not proficient with if you would like.
No,
Okay.
Let's just skip it. Okay.
I'm looking up something to see how my bombs work. Just so you know, I'm not texting.
Oh, it's fine. If you're texting, Help! What do I do?
How dare you?
Ask Jeeves in fight.
That does not hit.
What did you roll?
That's just base attack bonus, right?
And yes.
Like that. I'm not doing my. It's not the the CMB or anything like that.
It's so the hit is your base attack bonus plus your proficiency plus your modifier, like your strength or your dexterity.
Sorry, I need to relearn apparently how to play.
It's been a few weeks. And your worms.
Worms. It's a 12. That
just misses.
Yeah. Okay.
So you try and stab into the wolf, and you're just so unnerved that you pass right by it.
So gross.
You see the worms crawling through its fur. Patch of fur falls onto the cart as you're running. And stomp at it. Kill the worms. Molly.
Why did it have to be worms?
I don't know. I also don't know if poison's gonna help against these things.
I mean, probably. It's
well,
still a creature.
You know they're not undead.
Okay.
Because you rolled that 20.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So poison will work. Theoretically, you could remove the worms from them and keep it as a pet.
Why would you do that?
We're not doing that.
We have a pet dog. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
You no longer have a pet cat.
Nope.
Ooh, actually, Molly pulls a little vial from her pouch of poisons, and she hucks a little vial of rolling fog, an inhaled poison you gave me in the pre-session that we did for making bold decisions.
Does that have an area of effect though? Like, are we gonna inhale it?
I think it's inhaled. It's up to you. You never gave me an area of effect. I assumed it's just 5 feet.
Yeah.
Like where it is.
It is 5 feet. So why don't you roll to hit? That's ranged.
Like
so...
I could with any splash weapon, say?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So that's a that would be a 17 versus its touch AC. And I'm
that
throwing
definitely
in at number
hits.
2.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so it needs to make a DC 16. I guess all poison's fortitude saves, right?
Well, it rolled 1, so...
So it takes 1d2 intelligence damage, and it will do that for the next 4 rounds.
A D2 intelligence damage?
Yeah.
It's now half as smart as it was before.
I'm just trying to get it brain dead. If I can get it brain dead, then it doesn't do anything.
It's just slightly more drooly.
Slightly more worms in the drool.
Yeah.
God.
All right.
This could pan out.
So many worms.
So you were aiming at, you said
Number 2.
Number 2? Okay, so you threw it over.
You threw across me with poison?
Wait, I'm sorry. No, I threw it at 1 because 1's next to me. For some reason, I thought I was the cardboard square. I saw the little yellow circle. I was like, that's me because the black circle has to be Victoria. Yeah. No, I threw it at 1.
I'm going to actually put your animals up here. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
They're freaking the fuck out.
Good.
All right,
we are too.
You watch as the eyes dull a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
Molly
so
realizes
now
it's not as an immediate thing as she had hoped.
it now looks at you with a little less depth in its eyes.
Cross-eyed.
What's your AC?
Just normal AC?
Correct.
14.
All right, so this does hit. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and make a fortitude save.
And this is disease, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's a 21.
All right.
Damn.
I got +6.
There's still some worms in your body, but you didn't projectile bleed the worms out.
Okay.
But they're moving about.
Molly's upset. Moving on.
All right. So now Tektun
has
a moment of wondering why they took this job. And
we're really smart, Tektun, I say.
What are they going to do?
They're not in a fight.
So, Tektun has a moment where their body swells and they get very muscular, and they look at both of you and kill this thing. And you guys gain a +1 on attack and damage rolls for 1 round.
Sweet. And we got this because Tektun got muscly?
Yes. That's his spirit ability for being a battle spirit.
Oh, get strong.
Get strong.
Get strong.
Strong.
I see the strong frog and I say, one day I'll be as strong as that frog.
All right. What's your AC?
15.
That does not hit. It snaps.
Thank God.
And starts biting near your ear. You can hear the
Ew.
as the cart is going wild.
Wet worm noise.
Yes, wet worm noise. The womb.
Yeah.
Felicity.
Yeah. Oh God. I don't really have anything against like
Wet dog.
animal. That wet dog smell, you know? Similar to wet cat smell.
Yeah.
Have you know.
This wet dog is actually worse than your wet fur, believe it or not.
Thank you.
I didn't think it was
So
possible.
this dog, as you're noticing it's running, it's about 7 feet long, 4 feet tall.
It's a big old dog.
It is. It's huge. It's a large creature, and it's keeping up with you pretty effortlessly.
Would you be able to make another handle animal check
Yeah, I can do
on
that
your
on my
next
turn.
turn to try and see if we can...
Are-
Is there any hope of us outrunning?
Unlikely.
Okay.
First of all, the animals aren't combat trained, I don't believe.
No.
So at this point, they're going for survival and...
Unless Juniper has a deep, dark secret.
Juniper.
Werewolf!
Juniper opens her eyes and she has like one of her eyes is like the Naruto eye.
Alright, so you have your drippy weapon. You have your +1.
I would...
The spirit of battle fills you. You feel like your muscles swell.
I would like to attempt a dirty trick.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
On this dog, I want to like try and trip it or trip its speed up.
Okay, so that would just be a trip.
Oh.
So why don't you roll to trip? It is harder if it's a four-legged creature.
Okay.
But you are welcome to try.
And he is only one size category larger than me, right?
Correct.
Okay. We'll get an attack of opportunity. Okay. Yep. I will attempt it.
Alright, roll to trip the dog.
What?
The wormy dog.
Roll to trip the dog.
So I'm sorry, I'm rolling against their AC.
Their CMD.
Is it just an attack?
You roll and you roll and you add your CMB.
My CMB. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Which includes your base tech bonus, your strength, and your size modifier.
Right. Do I get a size modifier?
No.
For medium? I didn't. Okay. I don't think so. That number is incorrect. 2 + 3 = 4. Did you know that?
Wow! I've been playing this game wrong.
Okay. It's a 17.
So you try and trip the dog. You manage to catch one of the legs, but it manages to leap over. And it gets an attack of opportunity, you said?
It sure does.
Alright, so as you're leaning over, it takes a bite at your head.
Rude.
You take 2 points of damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
As it punctures your ear and rips a small.
Oh, hey. That's... Oh, no. That's a 7.
Alright. You got worms in your ear, girl. You can hear them.
Oh, my God, I made a horrible mistake. You said 2 points of damage?
Correct.
Okay.
Molly.
Alright, so quick, roll the intelligence damage on 1. What happens?
I'll tell you. At some point I'll tell you. Oh my goodness.
Stop! No, don't. No, don't. No, don't. No.
I think it just falls unconscious.
So what happens at intelligence equals 0?
Yeah. I think it just falls unconscious. I had it written down somewhere, but I don't know what happened to it. So, until I find out otherwise, the dog just starts lying face down in the sand. So
Effective.
Well, hey, yeah, awesome.
all right. So the dog is now 30 feet behind.
I have to turn to number 2, and I pull out another vial, from a different pouch of many pouches. I drink the vial, and I lean over you, and I just vomit this black, horrid ichor all over number 2, and he needs to make a reflex save.
I think Felicity's gonna puke.
And you hear the...
Yeah.
Okay. It does not make its reflex save.
Well, it was a 15.
It does not make its
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you knew what the save was.
Yeah, a 4 didn't make it.
Okay, yeah. So, 1, it has a -2 to attack. It now has -4 dexterity checks, and it cannot move.
It can't move.
It can't move.
All right, so
I just gooed it to the sand. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe it's just covered in, like, a heavy thing of sand.
I'm imagining it's, like, got big globs, like, you know when dogs go in the snow and they...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it has, like, big gooey booties.
Oh, that's kind of
So it's starting to slow down and slip behind you. But
Okay. Sweet.
But it actually did get reach because of the attack that you were doing at it. So as it starts to slip back, you can make... what is your AC?
It's 14.
And I need to make a fortitude save.
Me? Okay, that's a 13.
Alright, you take 7 points of piercing damage. And you have worms in your left hand.
5 worms in...
Left hand. Alright. The dog at this point stops. And with its stupid brain, starts to wonder if this is really worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts to do those really awkward turns.
Mm-hmm.
And it has now started to leave you guys alone.
If it makes a dexterity 15, it can leave us alone. Otherwise, it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tektun. I need you to get this worm out of my ear, like yesterday. It's cure disease, right? Is what we need.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have that?
Let me see.
Anything like that?
Let me take a look. Give me 1 second. Actually, they didn't have that prepared.
Well,
I can go in and pull out the worms.
But doesn't it?
Maybe. I can do it tomorrow if you remind me.
Okay. If you remind me. Yeah.
All right. They take some tools and start popping worms out and,
Oh
and
God.
squishes them.
Oh.
Let me see all your other wounds. You see as they squeeze out the worms and squish them.
Oh, so gross.
Managed to get all the worms out of you to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge. This isn't like a surefire thing, right? Like, didn't you say it requires
Yeah, it isn't like a surefire thing. You're gonna
cure
find.
disease?
Yeah, you're not guaranteed that you caught it, but you'll find out if you caught it.
When I die.
Or if you don't feel good. I mean, it doesn't immediately mean death.
Okay.
Molly, do you want me to?
Yeah, if you could.
All
I
right.
hand the left hand.
Pops out a bunch of worms and just.
I don't throw up, but I think about it.
All right. So You both don't look so good. So you watch as they take each of your blood and they just kind of draw this sigil in the air. Just... And
I think the mental scars are gonna be there for a while.
This is a bad time. Why did we go in that cave? Why do we need to touch the sword? Why do we need to investigate the boulder?
This had nothing to do with my sick new sword. Okay?
you both heal 14 points of damage.
Oh,
shit!
Dang, Tektun.
I can't do that for another day, so please don't get hurt.
Okay. Well,
But you watch as like the blood will just kind of...
we need to find a spot that's far enough away that we can sleep without worrying about these horrid things.
Alright. Do you want to try and calm the animals, or don't need to do it?
Yeah, I'll make a handle animal check. Unless you want to use a spell.
You're a goddamn animal.
Tektun assists you.
Okay, I roll a 15 plus Tektun's assist.
Just going...
How's Ivana doing?
Ivana seems unfazed at this situation.
Whoa.
Just sitting in the back, just preening.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eating the worms.
That
For
bird
sure.
is so cool.
It's pecking at the worms.
Yeah.
Oh! No, that's dirty. Don't do that. That's gross.
It's not eating them, but it's like pecking at them.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just killing them.
Mm-hmm.
What a
That's
good
fine.
bird.
So, you guys are a little mentally scarred.
Well, so
You
tired.
pull over to the side. There's no cave. You're just in a dune.
Okay.
Like, think of a valley between two dunes.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little toasty. It's probably 75, 80 degrees.
Let's get a long rest in if we can.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Can we set up the donkeys with like feed and water?
Yeah.
While we're resting.
Sure.
Yeah. let's
so
do
just
that.
mark off like your use of feed for the day.
Okay.
Ivana gets fed from Tektun. And is anyone keeping watch, or y'all just gonna go to bed?
I'm okay taking first shift if you want to get.
Yeah, I want to get my spells back if that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
So-
keep watch.
Sure. So you want to do like 4-hour shifts, and then so you'll take a total of 12 hours to get everyone to sleep and keep
Is that
watch.
cool?
Actually, in that case, if we take 12 hours, I'll take first watch. Then I'll sleep for 8, so I get a long rest. If you're okay not getting a long rest.
Yeah.
Then you
Fine.
can take second watch. Tektun can take third.
All right.
Okay.
You guys spend your time doing that. Roll perception during your watches.
7.
All right. So you see there's just some distant creatures moving. It's too hard to tell what they are. It's just shadows.
Yeah.
You're starting to see a little bit of a mirage just as the heat starts to grow. Have some water.
Getting spicy out
Yeah,
here.
you have a little bit to eat, so mark through your...
Yeah.
And also, we did pass a month, so make sure that you mark off your cost of living, which I think for you guys was 10 gold.
Go easy.
So you eat, and your second watch, correct?
Yes.
All right, so why don't you roll?
I got a 10.
All right. Nothing seems to happen. More jumpy than anything. You think you see worms, but there
Sea
are-
worms everywhere.
yeah, just crawling in the sand. But besides the trauma, you're okay. Tektun keeps watch, and after you guys get your 8 hours of rest, Tektun wakes you up. Sun is starting to set. We are ready to go. There are no worms that I can see.
Thank God. I can't do worms again, Tektun. I'm just gonna be honest.
No worms.
No worms.
Okay. He got his rest. Can he cure disease on us, or just one of us, or do we need to worry about curing disease?
It kind of sounds like we might be okay. Like there's a chance.
Okay. We
So
can
you have a
just
little
play
bit
it
of a
out.
cough.
Me?
Mm-hmm. But you can have Tektun look at it if
Quick,
it
cure my disease.
Whatever it is.
You watch as this like worm-shaped gas kind of comes out of you, and just
Oh,
your cough is gone.
thank you.
Ooh. Worm pox.
Ah.
Do I have a cough too?
You don't notice the cough,
You're probably fine.
but if you want Tektun to take a look at you, he can.
Does he have another prepared spell?
Mm-hmm.
let's just do it just in case.
All right. Nothing. There's just a gray fizzle. Just
Tektun, I knew that was a waste, but I really appreciate it.
sometimes peace of mind is more important.
It's so
Thank
wise.
you. Thank you for that. You're so wise and you're so cool.
And we will avoid dogs and caves.
Yeah, let's just avoid all the hairy rocks, all the caves, all the swords in the ground.
You know, I'm gonna reiterate, my sword in the ground was the only non-dangerous thing that we did.
Plus, you got to be big.
Yeah,
You think
and I
that's
got a sick sword that
I'm
I
gonna
can't
put in
use.
here that you managed to scare off death dogs
Oh, yes.
by dumbing it down.
Yes.
I dumbed a death dog to death.
You did. And you valiantly fought off wormpox.
I sure did. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tektun.
Just
Also, does that death dog, the one I dumbed to death, does it die if it takes more intelligence damage than it has?
I don't think so.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, that poison definitely went 2 more rounds. So
Okay.
at the very least it was dumber for another 12 seconds.
Okay.
Then negative intelligence somehow.
All right. It actually looped all the way around and became God for about 10 seconds.
It was all seeing.
Yeah. I know.
I'm a vessel.
Must spread the word of worm.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'll spread the word of worm.
The word of worm.
Profound you.
All right. So you are currently spending another night in the desert. Starting to get dark. Roll a perception check for me.
Your
14.
cowboy music.
That's my
17.
wander.
You see a
into the
shooting
desert
star. Just
Oh. Wow.
you can make a wish if you'd like.
I would love to. Okay.
Look,
Well, you don't say wishes out loud.
Say it out loud so it doesn't come true.
How dare you?
Well, if they don't know what it is, I can't help it come true.
Yeah, you would make every effort to make it not come true.
That's not true. I'd make every effort to make it come true. You would make every effort to destroy yourself and us in the process, though.
I mean, but it would be fun.
Yeah.
well, now you have to tell God at least what the wish was.
Wandering through every cave full of rot and worm. Hate this place. I want to go home.
Me too.
Okay.
Let's go home. Let's just call the whole thing off.
No, we made a blood pact. We're gonna die.
That's what you want, right, Molly? You're a quitter. It's fine.
Molly pulls a little vial out of her pocket. She draws it towards her lips.
Are you gonna vomit on me?
Is that
I'm
where we're
faster
headed?
than your vomit.
No, you're not.
Tektun is like, I will be very nice when I say this, but I will put a worm in your food.
Molly turns forward and handles these animals. 17.
Which ones?
There's so many of them.
All of them.
One of them has a sword, though, so be careful.
Yeah, one of them.
What type of animal has a weapon?
Oh, wait.
Right. Handling these animals.
All right. The animals are moving about comfortably.
Yeah.
If you ever use handle animal on me, I'm gonna be so upset.
Calm down.
Little scritch behind the ear.
Yeah.
No, don't touch me.
But don't
But
stop
also,
touching me.
touch me.
Okay.
All right. So the night is continuing to go on. You kind of hear the slithering of creatures moving about. It's kind of hard to see. You're welcome to turn on your lantern if you'd like. At this point,
Do I see snakes or anything?
you hear creatures moving about. It could be lizards. It could be snakes. It's just that sound of scales on sand.
I'll light my lantern.
Sure.
It's a 60-foot cone. Is that what you said?
120 foot for one level and then 2 levels closer.
Oh,
So you
okay.
have a...
Yeah.
So at this point, there is a mouse that believes that the sun has arisen and has now started skittering in the opposite direction.
Aw.
And as it skitters, Snake seems to get it.
Oh, shit.
And you now have an angry mouse family seeking revenge against you.
Oh yeah,
Good.
that's exactly what I need. Is just another family of mice seeking for revenge.
Another?
Another. Molly has a sordid past.
With mice?
You don't even know. You don't
I'm
even
the
know
one that should have a sordid path.
You don't
past
even
with
know
mice.
that half of it. Mice killed my parents. That's not true. That's a lie. Okay. Molly's gonna think about going after a snake to get some more poison and then realize, no, it's not worth it. Let's leave.
Alright.
I'm currently leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tektun decides to sleep a little bit during this time. Wake me if worms.
Yeah.
In case of worms.
Are there any sort of conversations you want to have, or deep dark fears?
I mean, I feel like worms. Worms is the biggest deep dark fear. I don't
It's
want
a
'em.
new fear. I'm like,
Don't need them.
Molly is feeling very fragile again. I think these past few days is just like her whole entire life has kind of been swinging from one near-death experience to another, and living on Quenzit sort of. She was able to like get a very brief reprieve from that, but now she's kind of right back into it, where she's just close to death most of the time, and so she's just feeling the frailty of who she is and what she is, kind of, as this tiny little gnome. And so she's sort of like dwelling on that, I think, quietly up front. Not always like a very contemplative person, but I think right now very much so.
Okay. Are you having any of these conversations with...
Not out loud, no.
Okay. So you're talking to yourself.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Prays to her 3 gods that she half believes in and goes on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like an active prayer? Like, should you...
We'll say it's like a little active prayer. I don't know if there needs to be like a shrine in the back, or like I just like put some stuff on the walls.
Sure. Why don't you roll a percentile die for me, and again remind me the gods.
There's a 94. Gods are Hexus, Partesh, and Wedro.
Okay. They hear you or they don't. It makes no difference to you.
Always does.
So you manage to go through the night. Not much is going on. Tektun wakes up, starts writing about your journey, draws a little image of you guys, you stabbing at the dog and tripping it.
Mm-hmm.
And
The trip
you
that definitely happened.
having one pass out and then
Yeah.
one that's now glued to a bunch of sand.
Yes.
It's just
Fist pumping the air.
yeah, the tripping didn't work out very well because it's drawing from imagination. The passed out dog is hysterical, but the other one, there's a bump in the road and it tears the page and just
Oh, that's okay.
Did we get a map?
Did you?
Do we know where we're going? Are we just
You're following the
road?
We didn't get a map. We're just following the road, I think.
Okay.
This could be a problem. You know, it might not
Just
have
had that thought.
It might not have been a problem if you didn't bring it up.
Yeah, we didn't. Whatever, it's fine.
So we're gonna give us a minute and
Adventurers.
actually go to the intermission map and take a quick intermission.
Okay. Rock and roll.
So we're back,
Woo.
and you guys realize you don't have a map. Just suddenly hits you.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Tektun, do we have a map? Or can I see map?
I got a brain map. You know, it's really good. I spent a lot of time
I'll put that
in this area.
in your book.
Yeah, very, very good internal map.
Okay.
So we're just gonna have to trust that for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem concerned about this at all.
Good. Neither am I.
We bought a lot of supplies.
If it takes us longer than 2 weeks, it takes us longer than 2 weeks.
We're making it there.
We probably won't die.
All right.
All right.
We're not all about like planning and the nitty gritty. We are here to get through, to get by.
I'm just really about the adventure itself and taking advantage of people, places, things along the way.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have a fluid notion.
You're an abuser.
You know, you keep slinging these negative words at me, and I just... Have you looked inward?
No worms.
I'm pretty awesome.
Yeah, no worms. I've looked inward. There's no Tektun. There's no worms inside. There's no
worms?
negatives.
Good.
No worms.
Good.
I've looked inward plenty.
Maybe you should look for things other than worms. I know we've been a little worm-centric this whole...
Right now, I'm
thing.
kind of just worried about worms, if I'm being totally honest with you. Felicity, I think worms are our biggest concern.
I just think maybe you need to grab life by the worm and just...
Don't grab worm.
Metaphorically.
See, now I'm thinking about worms again. That's the problem. Okay, we need to not think about worms. We need to drop the worm talk.
Can I?
Grab life by the anti-parasitic drug.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
And then grab worm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then worm. Can I attempt to draw a map?
From memory?
From memory?
I think drawing a map based on your memory is just as bad as following your memory.
But at least I'd have something to show somebody.
Alright, so I'm going to have you make 2 checks.
Okay.
First one is a nature check.
Oh, God. Nature? Are we
sure?
Yeah!
I helped you with the nature check.
Maybe I'll crit. Maybe it'll be fine. That's a 9. -2 is 7.
Plus 2.
2 is 9.
Alright, so of the 9 map, now you need to make a craft check to draw it.
I also help with that.
Oh, I'm okay at that. So it's gonna be incorrect, but really pretty.
If you roll well, yes.
I got a 1. Which, I have a +3, +2.
So you actually draw it mirrored. So you're working off the wrong continent.
I think this is correct, though.
This is not the right concept.
Again, I spent a lot.
You helped, so
lot
this is
of
what you came up
years.
with together.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I don't think this is right, but if this is what you remember.
Tektun looks at the map. So where are we?
Right here.
Where do you point?
Just in the middle of one of the continents.
This is useless.
Okay, so we just keep going south. And where's the Shelf Coast?
Right here. The
Okay.
bottom of whatever landmass I have just drawn.
Okay. Okay.
See, it's all easy peasy. You know?
Yeah.
We're following a road.
Can I make... It's night, right?
Yeah.
Can I make a nature check just to, like, read the stars?
Yeah.
That's a 22. Are we even going south?
You are heading south.
Okay. I turn... It's like, we are heading south.
See?
I don't trust what we just did.
Everything's fine.
Even a little bit.
We've got our reference points. We're gonna be fine.
Okay.
I love what I have done.
Let's pack it up on the... Let's put it on the fridge.
What I have done, not what we have done.
No.
Yeah. You know what? I'm fully comfortable letting you take responsibility for that one. Let's just keep going.
Remember, I have a -2 to intelligence.
All right. We're cruising. We're going day by day. Every day's a journey.
So you go a couple days.
Yeah, I want to talk to Tektun as we go.
All right.
About poisons. We don't have to have real conversations.
Okay.
But, like, just want to...
You learn a little bit more about his poison and
Yeah.
when he started seeping his poison. And
That's really important to me.
yeah, it's like puberty for a Gripply.
Aw.
Yeah.
So you learned a little bit more about him.
Dang. Learned a little bit about Gripplies, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And what about you? You aren't... Is it bleaching?
The bleaching, you know, this isn't bleaching. I'm
assuming with
yeah,
devil dogs.
bleaching is a problem, obviously. But for a gnome that that has faced death as many times as I have, and has been chewed on by worms, is constantly berated by an abusive partner.
So doesn't that get old? Could you bleach from doing that too much?
I don't think so. I guess I haven't felt it. And it doesn't really get old. When your life is in danger, it doesn't really... I don't know. The adrenaline of that experience is enough. I guess...
Are there drugs for the bleaching?
There's a lot you can do for the bleaching. None of it works. When you're bleached, you're bleached. There's nothing really to avoid it. But there's nothing to get around it once you're there, but avoiding it is usually just, seek adventure, do what you can.
So if you were to say jailed
for an extended period of time,
then
your skin might gray a little.
That sounds awful. So if people want to harvest you for your blood, then you could eventually bleach.
You bleached.
Is your blood still worth anything if you're bleached?
That's a very good question.
And probably a very rude question. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, actually, it's a very rude question. I'm not going to treat it rudely, but that was a very rude question.
Sorry.
As somebody... I'm not very familiar with gnome culture. I wasn't really raised by gnomes, to say, without going into any further detail. I grew up in a communal home with individuals of all various nationalities.
Like an orphanage?
You could say an orphanage.
Should I be writing this down, or is this like a not book?
Is it going to look good?
I can write it later and make it look good, but I need notes to start with.
Okay. You can make your notes.
Okay.
And if I feel like we're heading in a direction I don't want to go, I'll make it incredibly clear to you. Don't worry.
Okay. So he writes down about your...
Yeah, just talk a little bit about the orphanage and sort of some of the friends from that era, like the Thieves Guildy stuff. I don't really go any further than that, though.
Okay. And you were young at some point, right?
Still am. I am in my prime.
Well, obviously pre-prime.
Do cats gray in their prime?
I think that she's naturally gray.
Striping?
So she's tortoise shell.
Do you have eyeballs?
Not great ones. You know that.
Yes, I was young once.
Why
does it matter? I didn't do anything important when I was young.
No. When did you start being important? When did people start knowing you were important?
Like, I mean, I've always been important.
Yeah, but people had to learn.
But, like, 10 years ago?
Okay. Is that when you were Captain Redclaw? Or is that pre-Redclaw?
Pre-Redclaw, I suppose. Though, you know, it was always there within me. I'm just captain material.
Look at your cape to be.
Look at my maps.
It falls off the wall.
If I wish it could rain.
Yeah.
It would probably improve it.
Yeah, like cartoon thunder crash.
Look at my maps. Like Wilhelm scream as it flips to it.
Gets trampled by the donkeys.
Well, we can learn more later.
But no, I wasn't always the cavalier you know me to be.
Cavalier pirate.
Yes.
And what's your order?
Cockatrice.
Oh, of course.
Obviously. I thought that was very obvious.
I would have also thought Phoenix.
No. That was Order of the Phoenix. Cavaliers, are you kidding me? Oh
That's
my god.
book 5 garbage. We all know that.
Fuck off with your Harry Potter.
I know
I couldn't. I had to find out. I have to find the most natural way to make that joke. I couldn't let it go. I'm sorry.
They don't know how to hustle. They don't know anything.
So what's the best order besides your order?
No, they're just mine.
Oh, cool.
Truly, like, if you are in it to make a living and to make renown, it's the only option.
So to be pirate captain, you must be Order of the Cockroaches.
Absolutely.
Understandable. Take some notes.
Meanwhile, I have, like, no actual connections to my order.
Yeah. You just talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Order
it's
by
great.
name only.
I don't pay my dues. I don't do any of that.
Yeah. You don't know who's in charge at the moment.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm in charge. Me. of myself and my order, obviously.
Makes sense.
Right?
So is everyone on your ship an Order of the Cockroaches?
No.
Do they pay dues to you? If they are?
No.
Should they?
Probably. You give me a great idea.
Just small cut.
Just a little bit, you know. I did tend to feed them and house them and clothe them.
All by yourself, right?
Well, from my booty. Pirate booty, not actual booty. Gross.
Okay.
Everybody loved me. Obviously. I was a great captain. I just don't know what happened. But I was a great captain.
I never knew you as a captain, but I will say you were a great pirate.
Thank you. But
I'm always frightened a little bit.
good. That's not what I'm going for. Just a little. Every pirate needs to be a little unhinged in, like, a good way.
Always a little.
Just a little.
Just enough where you're like, did I say the wrong thing?
Yeah.
And then if you give them a look, you're like, oh, I said the wrong thing.
Which is why I think that mute guy had it all wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you need more options.
Do you want to tell him about the mute guy? Tell Tektun, and we just go into our weird the experience of, like, our journey over to get the loot before we hired him.
Oh,
We'll just like go through that and just be like,
do a little montage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he starts writing it down.
Mm.
We'll be careful about what we send out about this. We'll filter it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, don't
say that you blew up the ship.
Right, obviously.
Well, you blew up the ship. We had nothing to do with that.
True.
I gave you credit in the novel.
Okay.
I think that might be the one situation where I might not want credit.
Actually, let's leave it for now. We'll come back to it. We'll proof
I
the
haven't
whole
sent it
thing. We'll
I'm
proofread the
only
whole
sending in snippets just to kind of make sure that we build your renown.
I'm just saying that we might need them later, you know, as like
Subservience.
I think that we left a pretty hefty trail of breadcrumbs behind us, even after all the work that we
I
did.
miss bread.
Have some dried fish. I hand him dried fish.
I'm just not as good as bread, but still cool.
If you think about it, it might be bread.
It's not bread. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let her do that to you. Don't think about it. It's not bread.
You watch as they actually dunk it in the water. Little reconstituted.
Well, now you got.
Yeah.
It's their water. It's not your.
Yeah. It's into the the barrel.
It's just floating around.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't be that upset.
You wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, I would.
Molly'd be like, it's goddamn fish water all over again.
It's just like being on a goddamn boat.
All right. So you spend 3 days, go through 3 rations, and you notice there's a change in the terrain.
Ooh.
Are you pulling rations from our stores, or should I go through my personal stash?
We can pull from the stores. We have plenty in the stores. I'm just keeping track of how many days it's been because I'm gonna have to go back and double check.
For Tektun and
for all that.
Okay.
So it's been 3 days total, or is that another 3 days?
Another 3 days.
Perfect. So there's a change in the terrain.
Yes, there's a change in the terrain, and you notice that you're starting to reach a swamp. And the stability of the ground changes significantly. There's a lot of like swampy holes. The sand is turned into like this quicksand sludge mush. And you can see that there's an attempt to keep the road together, but it fails at times. You're still able to go through most of it, but if you end up encountering someone passing you, it may require some maneuvering.
Okay.
So it's cooler in this area, but it's definitely that muggy, hot, think Louisiana, Florida. There's quite a few bugs, some mosquitoes. Tektun is notching on the mosquitoes periodically.
Snacks.
Yep.
We just see a tongue out of the corner of my
periodically. Just...
Gross.
And you continue to go for a few hours. You're welcome to stop during the day if you'd like, or you're welcome to kind of switch to more of a daytime travel.
I guess we should probably get back on like a normal sleep schedule.
And you can transition over the course of a few days.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah.
If it's not if traveling during the day isn't as big of an issue anymore, then
I need you both to make a perception check for me.
I would love to. 4.
17.
All right. So you both see that there's this wagon that appears to have slipped off the road and is partway sunk. And it's just off to your right, probably 10-15 feet. You can't really tell how long it's been there based off of your distance. You're about 50 feet away, but you're welcome to get closer if you'd like.
I turn to Tektun and say, Tektun, as a Gripply, do you have any sort of special, like, are you like attuned to a swamp at all?
You swamp people?
You swamp, and is that racist?
It is racist,
Okay.
but I'm not going to treat it as racist.
I appreciate that.
Unfortunately, I grew up in a swamp, but in order for me to be the person I am, I'm not as good as... I may have embellished my ability to be useful in a swamp.
That is okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I tie some rope around myself, and I hand one end to both of you, or we can even tie it to the cart if you want. I just can't swim, but I have a feeling that we're not leaving here until we check out this cart. So I'm happy to go check it out. I just know that if you go and we do this, I can't pull you back in.
Take advantage of all situations. There might be gold involved.
Yeah, but there's probably more like just swamp zombies.
Swambies.
Swambies.
Ew.
Oh, I hate swambies.
Also racist.
Against zombies?
Against swamp zombies.
Well,
that's
you can
the slur.
Yeah.
For a
send
zombie.
my apologies to the next swampy you find.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to do this way. That way you can pull me back if things get hairy.
Okay.
So, it's the point at which the road stops being secure enough to walk on safely. You have about 30 feet to go.
Okay.
So, you can roll perception now that you're closer.
Yeah.
8.
All right.
I need you to be my eyes.
Non-natural 20.
All right. So, it looks like it's freshly painted. Not freshly painted, but recently painted.
Yeah.
And you, Felicity, notice that the paint line stops right above the mud.
Suspicious.
Very. But you don't notice this.
Okay, so I'm just trudging towards it.
You notice that there's a lot of shiny stuff past the cart.
Hey.
Yeah?
So we should definitely get that shiny stuff, but also weird paint job.
Is that all you say about the paint job?
Very suspect. Happened after the cart was already in the swamp.
Molly turns around.
Just you don't say anything.
Not
you just
happening.
Turn.
Not happening. That's bait.
180.
That is bait. I mean, are we gonna fall for it, or like, you don't have any ranged ability?
Can't you just outsmart it?
Oh, that's true.
Brilliant.
Obviously. Confidently brilliant.
Not overconfident. Confidently brilliant.
Overconfident sometimes. Because is it like close enough to the road where if we keep going, something's gonna trigger anyways?
Unlikely. If it is a trap, it would likely be to get you far enough that you couldn't react. I mean, it's not something that like it could explode unless it was a huge explosion.
Right.
But then why paint something nicely that's about to explode?
Right. Is this like a treed area?
Well, there's some trees around here. You can't see clearly, but it's not like a dense swamp. But if you would like to take some time to look around, you can.
I would like to just get up high.
Scale a tree?
Yeah, and see if I can see anything.
Sure. Why don't you make, let's see, which one is climb? I think it's generally not the one you guys want to be climb. An athletics check.
Yeah. I can't do that well.
I can't.
You're strong and wise.
10. I rolled really poorly.
Okay. So, there's enough branches on this tree that you're able to scale it. So you get up about 10, 15 feet and you're able to start looking around. And why don't you make a perception check for me?
Okay.
For
some reason I thought I had like a spyglass or something.
You guys chose not to because
That's
it was
right.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry, you said perception again?
Yes.
It's a 1, so it's a 3.
You poke yourself in the eye with a leaf.
Oh, God! It's almost as bad as
Both
the
of
worms.
them.
Oh, no. That's poison ivy.
Ivy. So your eyes are now watering. You can't see. You're welcome to wait a little bit, but at this point you're
swamps.
You okay?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
How's it looking up there?
Like a leaf.
Well, that's my cue. I go forward.
What?
Is that what you want? You'd warn me if there was danger, right?
Can I try again?
Yeah, we can wait.
Your eyes are watering, but you're welcome to try it. Disadvantage.
Just hang on. Just hang on
I'll
for
hang on for a second.
Don't
Molly stands there in the muck.
do anything stupid like you usually would.
As your eyes are...
Just crying.
Okay.
You said
So-
with disadvantage.
So you wipe You wipe your eyes, yes, at disadvantage, because they're still teary.
Yeah.
You can't see super clearly.
So it's a 15.
Okay. You notice the shiny stuff pass, because you can kind of see over.
Right.
It doesn't appear to be gold in color, but it's definitely more like the silvery metallic.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that there's some smoke about 50 feet further down the road. But what that is...
On the road?
Near the road, like 50 feet further down if you were to pass.
So it's just shiny. I can't...
Yeah, I mean, you're high up and you don't have a spyglass and your eyes are watering.
All great things.
And there's a little bit of leaf still in your...
And nothing, like, along the tree line? So I don't see, like, anybody hanging out?
Not... You don't see
in a
anything.
tree?
Yeah. Not with whatever score you had if there is someone.
Okay.
Not that that's reassuring, but...
Yeah. I mean...
I can go check it out.
I guess the smart thing would be to leave it alone.
We've already spent so much time here. We're checking it out.
Okay.
So you're trudging.
Can I try... Are you going straight for it?
I mean, if you see a better way for me to go.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, if you're going straight, I want to try and, like, circle around.
Is it smart for us to both be out in the water? Who's going to pull me back in?
Tektun. He's big and strong.
I am strong, Ripley.
You can make yourself big.
Who's going to pull you back in?
Pull myself. I'm a strong, independent woman.
All right.
Who don't need no ship.
All right, let's be reckless. I don't know what that roll is for, but it wasn't great. I just rolled.
You step on a rock, it's a little sharp. It doesn't pierce your shoe, but...
I say the F word.
Yeah. Loud enough for people to hear?
No.
Okay.
Like that noise to myself.
Alright.
I want to... Can I try and stealth it?
Stealth getting down from the tree, or?
Oh, I guess just my movement. Yes. So yes, leaving the tree and like...
Sort of roll stealth.
Trying to get... I don't know. I thought I was already down from the tree. I'll remove myself from the tree first.
Okay.
Do you want me to do another climb check?
Sure. Okay. Just don't fail it.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't fail.
Well, don't say that. What was athletics?
Yes.
It was a 9. It's a hot 9.
You slip.
God damn it.
You land in the mud. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
As you just... So your pants are a little muddy.
Smell like swamp.
All right.
But now you're welcome to try and stealth.
Thanks. Oh, God. That's a 13.
I love this comedy of errors that you two are. Do we have a map?
Here, let me draw one.
Let me climb the tree and take a look. Ow!
It is straight up Three Stooges. The Two Stooges.
And Tektun.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't send Tektun out to do this. He's a
Because he
fucking
said he's
frog.
bad in swamps. I asked
but he's
him.
still an amphibian.
I
right?
asked
And he
him.
has a climb speed.
Ah!
I asked him about the swamp. Okay, I'm going out there. I'm done with this. What do I roll to, like, not trigger traps? Would that be a stealth? Would that be, like, a finesse?
Well, that depends on what type of trap. So, do you want to look for traps?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, so do a perception check as you get closer.
17.
All right. You don't see any traps on this side that you reach. You're welcome to try and either climb onto the carriage, or you're welcome to go around and kind of go more towards where the shiny things are.
Is there anything inside the carriage?
You can't really see, but you can climb in and open the door or try and peer through a window.
Would I have seen that? Because I was up high.
No, because of it's dirty.
Okay, peering through a window. What does that get me? Without going in.
All right, so you peer through a window, you see bones. and an old dress, very pretty.
Yeah.
And a pearl necklace on a woman. And also, she's wearing manacles.
Okay. So.
Molly.
Yeah?
Molly, I stepped in swamp.
Are you trying to stealth while you're yelling, Molly?
It's like yell whispering.
Stage.
Just give me a moment. It's not about you right now.
I stepped in swamp.
Okay.
As you were like ankle deep.
I'm gonna look at the door and see if there's like a trap associated with it, either through the window or on the outside.
Roll perception.
7.
No.
Okay. Finessed. Open the
I
door.
hate that so much.
Molly knows enough not to trust her eyes, so she's gonna finesse open the door as like gently as possible, listening for any problems.
Sure.
Feeling if anything feels weird.
Yeah.
That's a 25.
All right. So as you move it, you hear. That could be the squelching of the mud. That could be the breaking of the door. You're not really sure. As you haven't seen any trap, you're not quite sure what you would be looking for trap-wise.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, but the door's open.
Yeah, the door's open a few inches.
All right. Could I reach the necklace?
No, you'd have to go further in.
Yeah, get it.
That's dangerous.
Do it.
I love you have no idea what it is, but you're just like,
we're going in. Okay, we're going in.
all right, so you climb into the carriage.
Yeah.
You find the manacled woman's bones
Yeah.
laying there. Pearl necklace.
Just another day.
Is that all that I see in here of value?
There's a lot of mud that is filled up in here. You could go digging through it, but there's nothing immediately of value. Usually there's some sort of purse or personal item, some sort of storage in the carriage.
Okay.
The main storage is buried, but you're welcome to try and dig through the mud. The other one may be beneath the mud because it comes up to about her stomach.
Let's do that. I want to, before I take the necklace, I want to dig through the mud.
Sure.
Just in case I reanimate her on accident. What kind of check is that?
Perception.
2.
There's a lot of mud. You keep thinking you find things, but it's a root or it's a bone. One of her finger bones is the one that you found.
But throw it at the corpse.
Yeah, it
all
sticks
together.
to her skull.
Sick. That's an anime.
So you're watching as this is. Well, you watch as they leave in there and.
Right.
Can I make like a society check to know where to look? Because I know what carriages are. Perception is never gonna work.
Sure.
I understand it. Carriage. That's a 9.
The same places that you would think to look.
Yeah.
Based off of what I told you. So.
Yeah.
But it makes more sense. You could also check and see if she has something in her bosom.
Ooh, check the boobs.
Boob money.
All right, whatever. I take the necklace and I check the boobs.
Just rifling in this woman's bodice.
Yeah.
This dead woman's bodice.
I found a dead lady.
I thought we were sneaking.
And the door's also closed. Found a dead lady.
What?
All right, so I take the necklace. Let's just search the corpse.
Right, roll perception.
5.
Oh no.
You find some bones and some more
Really
bones.
nice.
No, it's
You find a nice brass button, and
Yeah.
also a pearl ring
Ooh.
covered in mud.
so I got a pearl necklace. I got a pearl ring. Not a pear necklace. Okay.
There's also the brass button if you want it, and or her bones if any of those interest you.
I'm looking at the bones. Thinking about the bones. I don't find a purse or anything.
Not on her, no.
Okay, can I just rifle around her real quick?
Sure.
Just a quick rifling. I'm not. It's super cocked. I'll grab that.
Super
Okay.
cock.
Super cocked.
Also cocked.
That's an 11.
You don't find any purse,
Okay.
but you do find her foot,
Oh, she was
also
probably
in
missing
manacles.
I attach that to her head. Like the finger bone.
All right, there's now the manacle going up through the mud and connecting to her foot on her head.
Okay. This is odd. I'm gonna leave the carriage.
Okay.
I've done enough in here.
All right. Did you want to go around and search the back?
Yeah, we should probably poke around the back.
All right. So you watch as comes out covered in mud.
Can I still continue my movement? I want to like wide berth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you search the back while I do this? How about?
Oh, I was gonna like.
I thought you were keeping watch.
Yeah. Make sure that nobody like tried to jump us.
Oh,
yeah.
that works.
So why don't you roll perception?
Yeah. Cool. 20. Nat 20. Let's use 22.
There are 3 people behind your current carriage. Like, behind your
On
cart.
the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Or...
behind your cart. With Tektun in it. That are sneaking up.
Tektun hasn't realized.
Nope. Tektun's been watching where Molly has been. They don't seem to notice you, but they do point at the rope tied that is going into the carriage.
Could have just driven on.
I'm gonna use my what?
Sorry, no, keep going.
Use your sweat?
My sprinter feet.
Okay.
And charge them.
Alright, how far can you...
So it's plus 10 feet when using run, charge, or withdraw.
Alright. You can do that. So because how fast can you run?
Base speed of 30.
Okay.
So it would be 40.
Alright. So you start charging, and do you roar or anything as you...
Hey! You greedy grubs.
That sounds very passive, so you're like charging towards them. Hey, you greedy grubs!
I don't want to... I take it back. Rewind!
Your new ability?
Can I... Yeah, sorry, I didn't think this through. So I can make it to them?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna use my dazzling display. I'm gonna pull out my new weapon.
Okay.
Because it's like more impressive looking
Yeah.
than the other one.
So you go out there and you...
Yeah, big swing, shiny silver weapon.
And what do you say?
Don't move another inch.
Alright. Roll influence to intimidate these poor bastards.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it is... So, the morale bonus on that, is that just a +2 to my influence? How does the morale thing work?
That's what happens if you demoralize them. If it works, you get +2 to hit them, and they're demoralized however they are.
Sweet. Okay.
But you do get, I think you get other bonuses to intimidate.
Sick. That is a 23.
Oh yeah. Just... So they're a little scared of this cat running out, charging at them, and going, no, you didn't charge. You just ran to do your dazzling. You can do that as part of your charge.
Yeah.
All right, so you go out there and you pull your weapon and you do some posing.
Some flashing.
Yeah.
I do a little flashing.
They start looking at each other.
What are they? Are they human?
They're covered, so they're rags at this moment.
But humanoid.
Yeah. And just... You can see the eyes are like glancing at each other.
Does Tektun get the...
Yeah.
Realize? Okay.
Tektun. Oh, shit.
Did I hear this? Am I still in the caravan?
You'd exited.
Right? Yeah, so you're starting to dig in the mud for that extra part, and then you hear this is going on.
Well,
so
we got it handled.
I turn around. I start making my way there. On my turn, I'll move. But I make the schlepping noise with my feet in the mud.
All right. Why don't you roll initiative? I'm not going to draw the map because you're not particularly close. you want me to draw the map? I'll draw the map.
Let's draw the map
Oh,
real
I was
quick.
making that noise at my roll.
It's okay, I rolled worse than I did last time.
We got the same roll.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I got a 2.
Queen of the twos.
Molly's up here.
So I got a 4.
Samesies. Same initiative.
Whoa.
Yay. Alright, is that the cart?
That is the cart. And Tektun.
Yay. We're getting all sorts of little fights today. Falling for every trap. Keeping it
You
in.
chose to go for the trap.
We beat this trap. I beat the trap.
You did. You beat the trap.
I told them to go fuck off.
She did.
I mean, if you guys can handle those three, I'll just search through this silver.
So you're gonna yell, "You got it"?
No, because
Okay.
I have a -2 perception. I will never see anything ever.
Do you want to roll just in case?
15.
Yeah, you see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Alright. We got above a 20. Above a 15.
We both rolled 4s.
Total.
But I surprised them.
Totals.
Right?
Yeah, so you...
Right?
Yeah, and that your
Right?
surprise round was demoralizing.
My dazzling display.
So did it work? Are they demoralized?
They are demoralized.
So I get a +2 on attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if that actually, if there's actual
Because it didn't
stuff for demoralized
explain
too.
it.
I think what it does is it gives you bonuses to your intimidate.
Because I thought it was like, yeah, a bonus in the act of demoralizing.
So it's a full round action. And intimidate demoralizes all foes within 30 feet. So when you intimidate them,
Oh yeah.
so they become shaken for a number of rounds.
None of that was in the.
Yeah, that's
where I
a.
was looking.
Yeah, so demoralizing opponent causes the opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. The shaken condition doesn't stack with other shaken conditions. Success, they are shaken for 1 round. The duration increases by 1 round for every 5 by which you beat the DC. Using demoralize the same creature extends the duration.
So
So they're shaken, which I think means they can only do, or they get like a -2.
Duration increases by 1 round for every 5. Why would you do?
So did she beat it by over 5 then, or was it just?
You won't know because there's 3 different creatures.
Oh, that's true. Sneaky.
Yeah, -2 on attack saves, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh.
You get your +2 to hit them, so they're like.
Is it a +2 to hit?
So your thing gives you an extra +2 because it's different. Demoralize is just the status.
Because you can do it as part of a charge because of your special move.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
demoralize is just the status you inflicted as part of your thing.
Right.
So
what
which-
I wasn't clear on was what the morale bonus was
It's-
affecting.
Yeah, so it's
like-
attack. I think it's attack and damage for you.
Okay.
So, which one of you wants to go first? I mean, you guys can choose since you have the same roll.
I think she should go first.
Makes the most sense. I'm the closest.
Yeah.
All right, so Tektun gets to go first.
What do you mean? We're not first?
I know. I know. Sorry, Tektun's spells are kind of a mess.
It's all good. I'm bringing up the specifics on her demoralized thing. So, +2
Yeah, that's the
morale
one I was
bonus on
looking at.
melee attack rolls made against
Oh,
enemies.
I missed that. Thank you.
There we go. There we go. Ooh. Tektun steps off and goes up to number 3, and he watches these black arcs of lightning course down his fingers, and he grabs their head, and you watch his wounds start to appear, starting from where he was gripping them and going down.
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
You are so cool. When did you get so cool?
I've always been cool.
Okay, we need to keep Tektun around.
What?
Oh yeah, I guess you can't see any of this. Actually, can you even see that? You might be able to see them.
No, I don't. I definitely don't have line of sight. Well, I guess I have to look through you.
So you can choose to, or you can go back to digging around for stuff.
I'm gonna make a hearing check.
Okay.
Each round.
So
you let me know what DC it is depending on the volume.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, why don't you make a roll with? We'll keep Tektun around.
8.
Yeah, you hear that roughly. Just Tektun around.
I turn a little bit. It's not really alarming.
No.
What do you hear? Like, what am I? I don't think Molly would react.
You're not having anything happen except for,
Yeah.
So Tektun at this point is grabbing the head.
Silent lightning.
2 is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And they pull out their spear.
And they have minus. They have.
Yep.
They're shaken, right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, big boy got a sharp spear. Oh, you're so cute with that spear.
Stop it!
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and stab me?
So they did try and stab you. Actually, Tektun got an attack of opportunity against him for stepping. Tektun did miss. Alright. This one moves up, and there's crackling lightning between their fingers as they reach out to grab you. What's your touch AC?
10.
You take 4 points of lightning damage as your first singes a little bit.
Rude.
But actually, since they were doing a spell, you get an attack of opportunity.
It's a great noise.
That's a great shot.
And we're not the villains, right?
Not yet.
Shit, I have the wrong weapon drawn.
Do you need me to look up, like...
Because it would take a full round... It would take a full action for me to sheathe that and to draw my other weapon. I thought...
think so.
Because I...
Non-proficient weapon. Take a -4 penalty on attack rolls.
Oh, Jesus. But I have +2.
So
So it's only a -2.
2, yeah.
Yeah, we'll swing on it. It'll be fine. Right?
Yeah.
Could be fine.
It'll be fine. So -2. So that actually evens out with my base attack bonus. So it's an 18.
That hits.
Oh, we're damaged.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh wait, what is it? It's a D8. 1d8. I rolled the wrong dice.
Minus, or plus your strength, minus one. Yep.
So it's a 4, 6, 7, 6.
Alright. So, as one shocks you, then you go, and you take it, and you slice up their stomach, and they start to bleed, and just... You realize this is a pretty fucking cool weapon.
Yeah.
The blood shines really beautifully against it.
I'm just enamored with it.
You need to get your proficiency on this bad boy.
Seriously? I don't even know how to do that.
How much did you say you did? 6?
6. Yeah.
It's like a feat, but it's, I don't know if it's really worth it. You might be able to...
Felicity, it's your turn.
Oh! Stabby McStabberson back again. Okay. I guess I'll just keep using this weapon. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm just gonna take another swing at Lightning McGee over here.
Alright.
Ooh, nope. Nope. Did not hit.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4. And
Okay.
everything evens out.
You're not
it's a
super
4.
used to it, so it just...
Yeah.
And there's mud.
It's... Oh, the mud.
You
The
did
mud.
step
I
in
did
swamp.
step in swamp earlier.
Alright. So, Molly, you can make a perception check to hear.
16.
There's not a whole... There's squelching.
Yeah.
A little bit of... But there's no clashing weapons. There's no...
I did make that excited sound.
Yeah, there's... Ha-ha! And a... zzz.
Molly's gonna check the silver.
Okay. So roll perception.
4.
You're finding some mess kits and some other pieces, but as you start to dig, there's a lot that's stuffed down here.
Okay.
So you start just hauling up different pieces of metal.
Just gonna keep looking for valuable stuff, I think.
Okay. Tektun. Tektun touches you. May you be guided.
You saw sticky fingers. Are you touching me with your sticky
Oh
fingers?
my
You
God.
watch as there's a light in your eyes, and you feel like your weapon is being guided towards weak spots.
Oh.
You get a +1 on your attack roll.
Oh, okay. Thanks, sticky fingered weirdo.
You said he
Still
was
keeping
great.
you around. You're great. You got lots of cool
I'm not
tricks.
sticky.
You're kinda sticky.
He's not. He's just poisonous. You don't understand him the way I understand him.
Thank you.
You don't understand him the way I understand him.
All right, so 2
Maybe
actually
you
gets an
just
attack of
marry him
opportunity.
already.
You watch as Tektun is stabbed with the spear.
Oh my god.
So there's a skewered frog.
No!
Just
Frog on that noise.
as he casted that spell on you.
Oh my gosh.
And then it gets another attack, and he's going to try and stab Tektun again.
Better not.
He does stab Tektun.
No.
Pokes him again in the leg. Stop it!
Dick. These guys are rude.
Oh my god. Just that noise.
Lightning McGee
Yeah.
grabs your head.
Hey!
What's your AC?
10. My touch AC
Yeah.
is 10.
You take 3 points of lightning damage, and you get an attack of opportunity.
And this one.
And your eyes light, and you see this guidance to hit them.
So now I just have, after everything, it's just a +1.
Yeah.
To attack. 17.
That hits.
For... Putting down maybe 8. Another 6.
All right. So you've now made 2 vertical slices in this person, and the organs start to slip out. They're not looking great, but there's definitely like a stomach on one side and some intestines on the other.
Oh.
It's just, ugh.
Poke out with my sword, try and kind of like push him back in.
God,
That's
you're
so
terrifying.
gross. That is so gross.
All right, so now 3 makes an attack at Tektun.
Hey! Stop attacking my frog.
My frog. My frog.
My creepy, sticky frog.
And you watch as they slice across his chest.
Oh my god.
Tektun.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Okay.
He's not looking great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not looking great. And he's bleeding in a couple spots.
Yeah.
So, your turn, Felicity. The light is gone from your eyes.
Okay. And it's currently 2 and 1 are both on me,
Yes.
correct? And 3 is the only one that's targeting Tektun.
Correct.
I'm gonna challenge 3.
All right.
Dirty.
Yeah.
What are you going to yell at him?
Do you like picking on people half your size?
Yes?
That's okay for you? If that makes you feel good at the end of the day? You know, just taking advantage of things smaller than you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you try on somebody your own size?
Okay.
Just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah?
I'll give it a
Cool.
shot.
Okay. It wasn't the answer
Not
I was
even like a
expecting.
challenge, just like a gentle coercion.
Like, hey, come here.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something to show you.
Did not go how I planned.
But it worked.
Yeah.
Do you like doing that? Yeah.
Oh, well, that's weird.
It's worked out pretty well for me in the past.
All right. So
it is a swift action. Do I still get to take an attack?
Oh, yeah.
Does it have to be on the same target, or can I...
I think you can do it on a different target, unless challenge forces you to do it on one target.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I thought there were some weird rules, but I'll look. Like, I don't think it forces you, but I think that there's, like, benefits to it. Or maybe it's...
I mean, I get an additional point of damage. 2 additional points. I guess it's just additional damage.
Yeah, that's just additional damage.
You take a -2 to your armor class, except against attacks made by the target of your challenge.
Ah, okay.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So yes, now you get to make your attack.
I'm gonna attack Lightning Hands.
All right.
Because he's the one I've been hitting.
Yep.
Before, right? Do I still have that -2?
-2?
I had a...
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's from my weapon.
Yes.
Okay. So that's just flat. So it's a 16.
That hits.
Okay. Chipping away.
Cut this boy up.
Ooh. So what was it? 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You take another slice. There's now an H cut into their chest, and you can see organs moving and falling out.
Ooh.
Just,
Your first name doesn't start with H, does it?
Henry?
Are you a Howard? You kind of look like a Howard to me.
That is horrible.
I want you to roll an influence for me there.
Yeah. Oh man, this is 27.
They start to bolt. You get an attack of
those
opportunity.
wounds? Oh my god, they're still alive. Okay, it's an 11.
That hits.
What is that? Oh my god. Who are these people? It's a 4. 4 damage.
You stab him and he falls unconscious.
So I'm guessing you weren't a Howard. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hugo?
Not a lot of Hugos
You can
these
roll
days.
perception.
I keep looking.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So now roll a perception for looking.
I'm not rolling that dice again.
You found 4 silver coins.
Oh, hey, making money over there. I get half of that.
You're good shit.
You have 4 mess kits
4 mess kits. Ew.
and 4 silver pieces.
Okay.
And you're still digging.
Yeah.
Tektun. You watch as they just to themselves. And you watch as their skin starts to stitch a little bit together, but they're not as wounded as they were before.
Oh, that's good.
He's like, this is fucking bullshit.
Thoughtful, Tektun.
Stay strong.
Well spoken.
Number 2, seeing what you did, makes an attack at Tektun.
What am I, chopped liver?
Stabs Tektun in the neck.
Stop stabbing my frog.
My frog!
My lovely lady frog. Alright. Tektun is just like, what is going on?
You could leave. You should probably leave.
I'll be fine.
Oh my god.
1 is down. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, Flanky McFlankerson.
Okay. So, ready? Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. What's your AC?
It's 15. Just normal AC. It's 15. Yeah.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
How dare you?
As they slice into your thigh.
Hey!
Okay, now your turn.
Is it actually my turn? Or is
It is actually.
Okay, so he's my challenge target, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is such a bizarre.
You're
not even aware it's happening.
I'm like just like finding like old food in the water. Just like this is not useful. I mean, I guess I could take it.
God.
Sorry.
You are okay.
I guess I'll just loop in. So your damage is probably the way to go when I have 2 people on me. Did you see that? It was almost a 2. It's a natural 20.
You confirm your critical.
Okay. And so do I have to confirm to get the critical?
Yeah, so what happens is you threat a critical. If you hit them again, it counts as a critical.
That's just a 9.
Plus all of your bonuses to hit. Or it's a total of a 9.
It's a total of a 9 because I still have that -2 from the weapon.
Plus your challenge bonus and your base attack bonus and everything else.
I don't think I get any bonuses to hit from challenge.
Okay, I thought it was your morale.
I think it's... Oh! Is he still shaken? It's only for 1 round.
You scared him a lot.
Oh. Sorry, I'm losing track of numbers here. So, the -2 from the weapon, my base attack bonus is +2.
So those negate,
cancel out.
plus your strength.
Oh, duh. I don't think I've been adding my strength to my hit. Oh my god. So strength +3, so that would be a 12 plus... You said there was...
Yeah, so +2.
+2, so 14.
Yes, that hits. So you critical.
Ah, okay. What happens?
So you roll.
Sorry.
What?
I thought you were getting upset.
No, I'm just sitting here.
I just heard you sigh.
Someone's looking for mess kits.
Yeah. If anything, I'm just frustrated I can't roll higher than like a 4 on perception checks.
Oh, so it's the ×3?
Yeah, so whatever you roll,
okay,
plus your strength or whatever, ×3.
Right. Okay, so 6. And I get 78 plus strength. So that is 9 plus 2 from my challenge. It's 11.
×3.
-1 is 10 times 2, so 30 damage.
Jesus. Is there any way that you want to kill them or do you want me to paint it for you?
I would love to decapitate them.
Do you want to say anything?
No.
All right.
I think just...
So you take a weapon you're not familiar with and twirl it in your fingers. And you take it, shoot the blade off to the side, and you just slice their head off in it.
Aww.
And they fall to their knees and up to the back.
Just makes the in the mud sound.
Yep.
I was ready.
Hey, you're not flanked anymore.
Yay!
Do you want to make a perception check?
Cocked. 8.
Oh my god.
You did shout yay.
Yeah, you heard yay!
Okay, I'm going to turn around because I heard yay. And they're off to the side. Do I see a head fall off a body?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not missing this. There's no one I can hit though.
No.
Well, unless you want to lob a bomb into the fray and kill both me and Tektun. Because I truly probably can't take another hit.
Molly's gonna make her way over. I'm gonna take a full dash. Or like a sprint. Is it a sprint?
Can you? I think you can sprint through rough.
Or maybe I can't if it's rough.
I don't think you can. So you
Okay.
can go.
Yeah. So I only get 3. Yeah.
All right.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Moderately. Kind of. Probably.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, she's
I
gonna
just
keep
sliced
walking.
the head off a dude.
There's not really anything I can do with my action. I can't just move again, can I?
I think you can.
Oh yeah, let's move another 15 feet.
The jingling of muskets.
Oh, if I only have a base attack bonus, so as part of my move, I do draw my sling.
All right.
Yeah.
Picturing 4 muskets like tied onto your belt.
Yeah.
And the 4 silver coins.
Yeah. That's money.
Tektun. Oh God.
Just climbs in the caravan, hides.
You want to touch me?
I'm trying to. Leans over. Does their little sigil.
Thank you.
You heal 14 points of
Oh.
damage.
Thank you.
You look better.
Thanks. You don't.
I don't feel good.
Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be over soon.
I've got a potion for you.
I meant like I'm gonna kill that guy.
Yeah.
Not the Tektun's
It'll
gonna
be
die.
over soon. It's okay. Just
It'll be over soon. It's okay. My sweet sticky toad.
all right. So they make an attack at you. What's your AC?
15.
You take 17 points of slashing damage as they critical and go from your upper left chest to your lower right hip. Just
Oh. Ow. Ow?
Rude. Rude.
so you witness this as it's just full body slash, and there's blood dripping into the mud beneath.
That's messed up.
Felicity,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh god.
They did max crit on you, so you did kill their buddies.
You didn't kill all their
Yeah,
buddies.
well, they were sneaking up on me like little bitches.
Technically,
so-
yeah, you didn't even. You just threatened them and tried to make them go away. They started this fight.
She's ending this fight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I am going to use my lesser healing pot though, because
Alright.
I can't take another.
If you
What?
disengage and do that, or no, it's a potion in action.
It's a move action.
Potion's a move action.
Oh, so I can still.
If you
Action,
disengage,
action?
I could hit him, or you could hit him. Yeah, I was gonna say if you disengage, I could hit him with a bomb, but I can also.
They
hit
do
him with
not
my
look good, so if you
Yeah.
get one good hit, you could probably kill them.
Okay. So I can.
And then, and the potion could do an attack of opportunity against you, so kind of. They get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck it, I guess I will not take my potion and I will just attempt.
You think about it. You look at it.
Yeah. I just will go down if I get hit again. Fuck it. She's overly confident. It's fine. Yeah. Oh boy. So, what did we decide? Plus strength 8. Oh god. It's a 10. That's a 10.
Alright. That does not hit. You're a little distracted from the loss of blood.
Hurts.
Alright, Molly.
Molly?
Molly.
Molly Molly has line of sight to 2 behind Felicity, technically.
Yes, that would be a -4 through Felicity.
If you hit me, I will be so mad.
In or out of character?
Both. No, just only
Let's
in character.
just see. I just want to count real quick.
With your bomb throw.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
It's 12,
13. So 13 over 2. So it's like
6.
yeah. So it's 60 feet, 65 feet. So it would be a long range. It would be -2.
Per range increment.
-1 per range increment.
Oh, that's right.
So
Minus.
it would be -2 total. For medium.
What's your
and
range
long.
increment?
20 feet.
Oh, yeah. So, minus.
So -2, and then if I could just hit touch AC, but I want to hit there. But I can just hit there, is the thing. It's so tricky.
I like
I
that
have the
they're just
sling.
like taking a bomb and just.
I have the sling in my hand. We're gonna do the sling, and it's gonna be -4 as opposed to -2.
All right, so you're swinging the bomb.
Oh no, we're not swinging the bomb.
Oh.
It's just a regular sling.
Oh.
I've got just like a heavy piece of metal.
All right, and.
A mess kit. If you'll allow me to, I'm gonna use one of the mess kits as a bullet.
Why not? Just hope that you don't miss and hit Felicity.
It didn't critical fail.
Okay.
I did fail. So, +3 -4 is 6. Should have just thrown a bomb.
A fork flies past your head and embeds in the cart right by Tektun.
Molly!
I'm working on it!
And a plate skitters by on the ground.
You throwing
And a
cutlery?
You know, for as much as I almost hit everyone that I care about, I missed them totally. That's
Well, that's
upsetting.
because Felicity's in the way.
Okay.
So you had to shoot over Felicity.
Alright.
So
Okay.
when you don't shoot over Felicity, that means Felicity.
I was trying not to blow you up.
I guess I appreciate that.
If you disengaged, I could have hit him with a bomb.
Taking my chances.
Okay. Well, my turn is over.
So Tektun is
Oh,
like
God.
is like goes next to you
Oh, no.
and just touches their forehead and is like, I don't know.
Oh, touches the guy?
Yeah. And you watch as their body coats with ice and they're frozen.
Oh, shit.
And the light goes from their eyes.
How many tricks do you have?
That's it. I'm out of tricks now.
Oh, my God.
So at this point,
Are you out of heals, too?
yeah,
Oh, God.
I need to lie down.
I got first watch.
So you show up and you see holes all in Tektun, 3 bodies, Felicity's clothes entirely cut.
You know what, though? I carved that dude's name into his chest. Probably.
H.
Probability's high.
H? His name was H?
His initial.
Okay.
I've lost a lot of blood.
You should lay down. You should both lay down. I found some pearls. There's nothing of value out there.
Can we double check?
Get in the cart. Get in the goddamn cart. I untie myself from the cart.
All right. Are
Felicity
you?
crawls into the cart.
Y'all get some rest. I'm gonna drive
wait.
the rest of the day.
Can I loot the bodies?
Yes.
Thank you.
So before you get in, so you crawl in the cart and you're like, bodies.
Wait.
You crawl out of the
Ugh.
cart.
Must loot. What do you want me to roll? Just perception?
Yeah, and Tektun's like, can you loot for me too? Please?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I don't really need you to loot for me. I didn't really do much.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, could you grab that plate?
No, no.
It's okay. I've got 3 spares.
That's a 21.
So you find a horse whistle around one of their necks.
Oh.
Ooh.
They have no horses around them right now that you can see. You also find 14 silver, 3 copper, a light healing potion, a tent
Should
for
have taken
one,
a healing potion.
and 2 keys.
God damn it. We're gonna have to figure out where this key
The Brandon key.
I'll give you my 4 silver for that horse whistle.
I blow it, and then I hand it to Felicity. Or to, who are you?
Yeah.
To Molly.
A bunch of horses show up.
3 horses show up.
I take the whistle, I put it on.
So there's equipment on some of them.
Oh, let's fuck up these horses. Well, let's just bring the horses. We'll do the equipment.
We don't need to fuck up the horses.
No, we're just gonna bring them. Is that what it sounds like?
There's a bassinet.
What the fuck? Oh my god. No!
Why? The one thing I didn't want to happen.
I would like to point out that I am chaotic neutral. And I would like to walk up to the horse with the bassinet and slap it on the behind and send it.
It does not move.
God damn it!
It just...
Okay, I look inside the bassinet.
You see a blue baby.
Blue?
You see a blue baby. They're like choking blue?
With white eyes. No
Oh.
irises, no pupils, just white.
Aw, you're really creepy.
Do I hear a baby?
Shut.
You
We're
do.
all
You
hearing
hear a baby.
babies.
It's a real, true blue baby.
No, please say it's not blue.
It's a blue baby.
Why? What does it mean?
That's a Samsarin baby.
What?
That's Corcus Lake. Do you remember? I told you there's a...
Oh, yeah.
Let me look at my map that I drew.
Did we just kill a bunch of Samsarans?
You check their bodies, they are not blue.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Well, we need to return this baby because I will not be
I'm
burdened
not going
by
on a baby
child.
quest. I don't do baby quests.
So, on
The other
your
option is to
map,
kill a baby.
I'm gonna kill it.
there is one lake if you have it reversed to the east.
Right.
We're not following that map.
Why? It's a perfectly good map.
We know better than to follow the map.
It's to the east. That's where Corcus Lake is.
Yeah.
To the east.
Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what Tektun says?
Yeah.
So you know for a fact that from this, not based on her map, Corcus Lake is to the east of this swamp.
Yes. There's where the road forks
Okay.
later. It goes
It
to
is-
the left.
It is on the east on the actual map.
Okay, yeah. Then let's
It
do
just-
that. And so it just happened
Yeah.
coincidentally. That's so untrustworthy.
But it's at a point where maybe you have to believe the map.
I think we might have to take this baby to the lake before we can do anything else.
Well, do you want me to tell you about Samsar and babies?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
So he kind of wraps himself up. So,
Can we hand him that potion?
I hand him the light healing
do
potion.
you need it more than I do?
I have one. It's okay. Speaking of which, I'm going to take mine if that's cool.
So you're both still bleeding. You're
I'm
fine.
not right.
You're muddy.
Yeah.
I healed for
I'm so
6.
dirty.
You have prestidigitation if you want.
Stepped in a lot of swamp.
Oh, I pressed to digitate myself. Thank you for the reminder. Whoop a zing. I'm clean. I'm a clean being.
Clean bean.
So, Samsarans are a race of people that are born again and again. And Samsarans are not born to other Samsarans.
Okay.
They're born other places, usually from humans.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are killed because they're weird.
And they fucking cry all the time.
And so on this continent, there's a little nice rule that human babies from Corcus Lake are sent to Elysntire, and Samsaran babies born on Monstran are sent to Corcus Lake to live with people like them. So either they had a baby they were taking, or they stole a baby that someone was taking.
We gotta take this baby.
But you get 3 horses.
3 horses for the baby?
I guess that's a fair deal.
You can
Do you think we could ransom the baby?
I don't think you want to ransom the baby.
Like, morally, or just, like, for the sake of my well-being?
I mean, both.
There's also, like, think of how good it will look. Think of how good it will look in the book if we killed marauders and saved a baby, as opposed to killed marauders and
abandoned
killed
baby.
a baby. Yeah.
I will leave out the part where you tried to scare off the horse of the baby. Plus, we can sell the horses.
Alright. I guess a slight detour of half a continent is probably fine.
I don't have baby food.
Molly can breastfeed. That's not true. I'm sure it's poisonous as all hell. We have to figure
I
it out.
imagine it's like spoiled milk, just
curds.
Yeah.
Ew, it's chunky.
It's like cottage
out of
cheese.
the boob, it's chunky.
Yeah. Fresh out the boob, it's chunky. That's the intro to Molly's first rap. We need to deal with this baby now because I don't want a baby in the party. We need to start.
Oh god.
Let's head east.
Wait, I want to go through the other saddlebags.
Yeah. You find a set of cloth diapers.
Okay.
We're gonna need those.
You find oh gosh, what was on here? You find 2 containers of wine, cheap wine.
Good. That's
You
baby's love
find
wine.
some horse feed, and 37 silver and 4 copper,
Okay.
I'm taking my cut of that.
and also a couple baby toys.
I blew the whistle,
I'm taking-
and I killed all of the people.
Yeah, and I found the pearls. I'm taking 20 silver.
If you blow the whistle, does that make you responsible for the baby?
No.
I have the whistle now. I'm taking 20 silver. That leaves you with plenty. Leaves you with more than 20 silver.
Over half.
Over half of that, but you get all the silver from before. I didn't argue
It's
with that.
over half.
Don't you get the meskets?
They're to share. I got 3 of them.
You threw one at my head.
Tell you what. That one's yours. No, 1 for you, 1 for you, and 1 for the baby.
I guess it's not over half. From the 14 silver
Yeah,
off.
yeah, you get more than half. I know your creepy rule.
It's not creepy.
Yeah, it's messed up.
You know what's messed up? The fact that you rifled through mud for that entire fight and came back with 4 muskets.
I found a bunch of bones too. Stop whining. You want the bones? I'll go get the bones. Molly heads towards the bones.
No, just
Okay.
leave the bones.
Y'all get in the cart, deal with the baby. I'm gonna drive us as far as I can to this lake as quickly as possible.
I'm getting on a horse. I'm not riding in the cart.
Okay.
You can have the baby though. Get in the cart.
Tektun's like, I did not sign up for a baby.
Tektun didn't sign up for the baby. I have to drive. I can't baby and drive.
Tektun, I'll give you 20 gold bonus. To just
Oh, baby!
deal with the baby.
I love that for you.
Aww,
I
and
love that for you.
Tektun is just
Yeah.
I like chuck the diapers into the carriage.
Okay.
Tektun, sleep.
Tektun's so smart.
All right, and then you see him just put the baby bassinet over in the corner.
Okay.
Ivana, and Ivana just foot out is rocking
Yeah.
the bassinet.
So cute.
But Ivana looks so done.
Okay, I gotta do say something while I do math.
Oh yeah.
A 20
So-
gold bonus.
So I'm gonna make a handle animal to get the horses and the horses to follow me as we do this. Or I
Do you
guess
wanna-
if you're on the horses.
Would you like to attach them to the cart?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just
we
attach
move
2 of
faster?
them. I'll ride one of them.
Okay. Can we move faster now with 2 horses and 2 donkeys? Sweet. Well, handle animal is 11.
Sure.
Yeah.
They seem combat trained.
Ooh, that's handy. These donkeys are useless. Juniper, you shit.
And what's the other one's name?
Oh, fuck. Was it Rascal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good job.
Rascal and Juniper.
And what are you naming these horses? And the baby.
Philadelphia, Cincinnati.
I get to name my horse.
Okay, what's your horse's name?
Wrath.
Actually, no. Let's name them after. So there's, what is it? Wrath. What are the 4 horsemen?
Oh, the apocalypse.
Pestilence.
Yeah, the baby's name is Pestilence.
We're gonna name the... Don't name the baby. We start naming things.
Baby's name is Pestilence. Your horse is named Wrath. Or is it Wrath?
Or,
Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
just a
Death.
sin?
There's death, war, pestilence.
Or
Death, war,
Horses.
pestilence, and like
Plague?
plague? Or I think pestilence and plague.
No, it's
It's
like famine. Famine.
Yeah. Okay, the baby's name is Famine.
Okay, so
The-
famine.
Pestilence and war are
And-
going to be the 2 horses, and I think your horse should just be named Death. I think that'd be sick.
so the 4 horsemen are named. So it's sword, famine, wild beasts, and plague.
Is that in Pathfinder, those 4 named ones? Because I actually do have the 4 horsemen, one of the best tiers.
Oh, really? Oh, I just looked
Oh.
up general.
But I think that the 4 horsemen are. So the only reason I know this is because I created something in the last campaign called the Apoca Cutlery.
Oh.
You had the Fork of War, the Napkin Ring of Pestilence,
Okay.
the Knife of Death.
I like naming the baby Famine, or we could just name the baby Death. What do you want your horse to be named?
War, disease, famine, and
Death, Destruction, Pestilence, Famine. So Death, War, Pestilence, Famine.
Okay, so you're...
death.
You want Death?
Yeah, I want death.
So Death.
War and Pestilence will be the horses, the other horses, and the baby will be Famine.
Are you feeding the baby?
Yes.
Yes, we have to feed the baby.
All right. So, well, on your map, did you draw roads, or is this just kind of like a rough?
I'm gonna guess by how low I rolled that there are no roads.
Okay. So yeah, you should just be able to cut across. Tektun says that he thinks that once you reach the forest, there's a road that goes to Corcus Lake.
Okay.
But you can see the forest way in the distance.
I trust Tektun. Let's try and get to the forest.
All right. So you're chugging along.
We're chugging.
I'm gonna need to sleep at some
You
point.
should both sleep. I'll drive for as long as I can.
And he puts the baby up in the front seat with you
Okay.
and shuts the.
I hold my hand out expecting 1 gold.
What?
Gives you a high five.
You son
And it's sticky.
Is it gooey?
No, it is not good.
Ah.
Son of a gun. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Alright, baby's in the front seat with me. We're hanging out. I'm telling it all about poison safety. We're going through the do's and don'ts of inhaled poisons today. They're usually the easiest. It's really just don't breathe, don't open your eyes. Gas masks are a great tool if a gas mask is available. I didn't know cats snored so loudly.
The baby is grabbing at your
My whistle,
your
my shawl.
yeah.
I take off the shawl and I dangle it for the baby so it can be stupid about it.
Babies.
It's like
Playing
genuinely patronizing.
Yeah.
Oh, you want this? You want this? Okay. Oh, that's fucking cute. Oh, hi, famine. Oh. Okay, I play with the baby while we ride for a long time.
Baby gets hungry for a little bit.
Okay, what do I have for food?
Fish.
I really just have fish. Is it like a baby?
Baby.
Baby.
I give it a little bit of water. That's what I can do.
Oh, that's not gonna feed it.
I know, it's all we have, though. It needs to hydrate.
You go.
Do you have any sugar substance that you can add? Because if nothing else, sugar water is energy.
I can make coffee.
Get the baby coffee.
I have vodka.
I'll just put it to sleep.
I'm gonna like mush some. I'm gonna make like a very like loose fish liquid. It's not gonna be good, but it's food.
All right.
It's literally all I have is food. All I have is fish rations. I have some rations for self. I don't know what like a general ration would consist of, like hard bread.
Yeah, I mean bread, dried fruit.
Okay. So I'm just gonna have to make a liquid out of that.
All right. So you
with one of
you
my
put it in
main
some
biscuits.
cheesecloth and you stick it in some water and you shake it up and squeeze it out. It's not great smelling or looking.
Yeah.
The baby surprisingly drinks it,
Oh hey. All right.
but it can't hold the bottle up itself.
I hold the bottle.
So you're holding the bottle while you're driving.
Holding the bottle, holding the reins, thinking about how Tektun just got paid 20 gold to take care of this baby. Just full of rage. Nothing but rage in Molly's heart. But also like a weird joy that the baby's not crying.
Okay. You go for 8 hours or so.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up. You heal up to 2 points. You heal 2 points of damage.
That's
Plus
it.
you get your hit dice.
Do I get my hit dice?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
overnight, that's all you heal. The hit dice is me being nice because if not, you guys are gonna spend weeks healing.
Yeah. So I just roll a hit die, right?
Yeah.
So 6 total. It's better than nothing.
I'm feeling great. Having a good time. I'm rocking this baby, and this baby is rocking my world. Mostly because I want it gone. This blue baby with... I can't even tell where it's looking.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I don't know what it wants.
Baby's fallen asleep.
That's pretty cute.
It's now about 3 in the morning when you guys wake up.
Alright, I need to trade. Or we need to stop for the night for the horses.
I will drive if Tektun will take care of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
I paid you. Remember that.
I remember.
Thank you.
I took care of this baby for 8 straight hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I fall asleep. In the chair. Up front.
I kind of like scoot you over with my foot since the baby's gone.
I don't fall off the cart.
I was
Tek-
being
Tektun has the
relatively
baby, and
gentle about
anytime it starts making noise, sleep.
it. Do I need to?
You can do a perception if you want.
Okay.
Well, I give Tektun the fish water, or what's left of it, by the way, in case the
What
baby
is
gets hungry
this?
again. It's fish water. It's exactly what you think it is. It's exactly as bad as you think it is, but the baby liked it. I'm not proud of what I did.
You should go to sleep.
I would love to.
I got a 10 perception.
Okay. There's nothing much going on. You get closer to the forest.
Okay.
Tektun pulls out their pack and starts mixing some food together for the baby, and they're crushing up dried strawberries and mixing it to some water and sugar, which is like, oh my god, sugar. Adds just a little bit of sugar. Shakes it up and starts feeding it to the baby. Please tell me this is not normal.
I don't. It's not normal.
Molly's such a good mom.
I hate this. This is not Molly's character arc.
I mean, fish water, but you're sleeping while it's going.
Just mouth open.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a sore throat in the morning.
They put a little fish water in your mouth.
She just like bolts awake.
Are you okay?
I just had the worst dream that a friend of mine was old enough to put fish water in my mouth while I was asleep.
You must be smelling it off the baby.
I must be smelling it off the baby because anybody who thought that they could do that to me would likely end up dead.
Yeah, you know, for how angry she is, it really went well.
Well, you like the fish water. Maybe.
Yeah.
Pass you the fish
She
water.
just like she takes it like a shot.
It's not great, but it's fishy.
I've had worse. Yeah. I was marooned for a time. I've had worse.
Strawberry?
Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I had fresh fruit.
It's dried.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Never mind. If I just
dip it in some water.
suck on it for a while, it'll be like it's fresh, right?
Yeah. Sorta.
Just let it soak in the fish water.
Oh.
Even I would not enjoy that.
Alright. So you spend the next few days and you make it to... What's the name of this forest? Because you made it through the grave of the greedy.
Heck yeah.
You really
Yay.
did.
And we were only
You have reached
moderately greedy.
The river of the craven and the forest of the sneak.
Oh, hey, those sound like really safe places to be.
You did survive the grave of the greedy with a baby.
Oh, God.
Did you forget about the baby while you were asleep?
I try to
It's
forget
still
about...
here.
I try to forget about the baby every moment that I can.
I like,
So at this point,
Blue baby.
on your map, there's no river. But there is
so
a
we reach a river.
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be a river here.
Yeah, there is. It leads to the lake.
No. She looks at... I look at my map.
The river
No.
is on the wrong side.
Wait,
No.
hold on. Molly draws a river in. See, it's right there.
You vandalized my map. Now it's incorrect. She wads it up and chucks it over.
Tektun's like, I need to save this for posterity, and puts it in the notebook.
God. Okay.
Rivers move, right? Like it's
Yeah,
totally
rivers
natural.
flow.
No. I mean, like, they move. They can like move locations. Felicity.
Yes.
Right. So my map is still correct.
Yeah. Do you
Except
want it
for
back?
that.
Do you want it back?
That marking.
It's accurate. So we were right here a moment ago, right?
Right where?
Right. I point to the spot that you pointed to, saying where we were.
Yeah.
So now going south, which we know we've done the stars.
Yeah.
We landed right here,
Yeah.
and right here is a river that I drew. But this river is the wrong part of the map. This is incorrect.
The one that you drew? Yes.
So that river right there, that doesn't exist.
No.
You are Captain Material.
So is the river fake?
I mean, it must be.
Do you
Hologram.
want to go touch it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, your
I'm
your
good.
paws get real stinky when they're wet.
But it's fake.
I dip my mitt in the water
And it's wet.
and smash it into your face.
Can I make a reflex save?
Sure.
It's a 10.
Roll a hit.
Roll, okay.
I think it beats my AC.
Is there... What would I
You just add your strength
Strength. Okay, it's a...
and base attack bonus.
Oh, okay. So it's a 16.
It beats my AC by 1.
Yeah. So.
God, that stinks.
Does it? Does it
Stinks
stink?
so bad.
So the river's real?
Yeah, whatever.
Tektun paid attention, he would see Molly beginning to prepare explosives in her lap, and then remembering that there is a baby on board, and that we really should have a baby on board sign.
Wait. Can we carve into the back of the carriage?
Yes, baby on
board.
board.
Yes. Who's carving it?
I have good craft. Also, you know what I'm gonna do? I have a spell to. Well, no, I'm gonna save it.
You're gonna embed one of the plates into it, so it's now a metallic
I'm not gonna
reflective.
waste a potion on that. Yeah. No, I'm just going to I'm just gonna do a regular craft check. Jesus. So minus the alchemy stuff, it is 22.
I was really hoping you'd roll really poorly, so it was like spelled wrong or something.
Yeah.
But no, it's like perfectly carved. Looks
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone has to take care of this child, this idiot child.
Well, it's not my child, so
Tektun's feeding the baby and rocking it.
we paid Tektun for
Thank
that.
you, Tektun. We couldn't ask for a better, more dangerous babysitter.
We need to get rid of the baby.
Nope.
Do you need this?
Oh my god.
I would love it.
I love Tektun even more.
Yeah. Can I, is it rude of me to take that?
I offered.
Oh, thank you.
Take what?
I scraped some of his goo
Oh.
into a little
It'll
vial.
only last for like an hour, but you can play with it.
Play with his
You're
goo.
gonna...
Molly's not going to turn that down, just like
You wanna
understand
study
the
the goo?
properties, yeah.
Alright, so they have a particular poison. It's an injury poison. And it does dex damage.
Oh, sick.
So you you feel the numbness in your fingers as you play with it a little bit.
Handy.
Literally. Because it came from his hand.
Molly quits the job.
Ah.
Just walks off.
Molly bails on the blood pact.
So you have made it to the forest and you've turned at the river. Is there anything you want to do on your journey to Corcus Lake?
Just survive.
I'm gonna get back on the horse.
All right.
Did you want
The
to drive?
baby
'Cause
really
you-
doesn't cry very much.
Hey. It's kind of rad.
Is it dumb?
I think the baby.
I can't. I don't know how to answer that question.
Does it not know how to cry? No, it cried when we found it.
It was current, yes.
I think it
was
just hates
crying.
horses.
I kind of get it.
Maybe it just hates horses.
It's probably not a very smooth ride.
Yes.
We're offering it a smooth ride.
We are.
So, with that, we're going to take a brief break before we come back.
Okay. do 3 fights today.
So you have started to arrive at Corcus Lake. Tektun has the baby and is currently rocking them. You know, what really surprises me is that you chose to take the baby here yourself instead of bringing it to Elysntire for them to take the baby.
Well, I want the reward.
Molly, fully in that moment realizes how much easier of an option that would have been, and that she never considered it.
Even though Tektun told you that Elysntire had a deal to take the babies to Corcus Lake.
Yes. And she's like, oh. God, that would have been so much smarter.
Maybe they're rich, though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're bringing the baby here. I don't think they're rich. We're gonna find out. If they live out here in the woods, in the sticks.
They're also kind of hunted.
Okay.
Vampires like their taste, supposedly.
Good
I don't know. I don't drink their blood.
Vampires love my taste too. I guess we got that in common.
Yeah, and you're like really gross.
Not as gross as your wet ass fucking foot. But...
Oh, you want to smell it again?
So you follow the river, and you see Corcus Lake in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to reach about 4 in the afternoon. There's some lights lit up. It's this beautiful lake. Like pristine water, the way that the light glints off of it. And what you see is this beautiful little community across the lake. Built out of wood, stone. When you think like New Zealand town back in times when, you know, you wouldn't be modern.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful. Mountains that are kind of around there in range. Beautiful forest. And you just have to walk around the edge and you're going to reach Corcus Lake, where we're going to start in our next session.
Oh, hey.
Because I have a lot to talk about with Corcus Lake and I really like it. So,
Okay. Ready.
What are we going to title this one?
Oh, God. I think
Baby
Baby
on
on
Board.
Board is pretty good.
Yeah.
There were a couple good ones.
I play with the goo. Oh, God. You said some really weird stuff in the beginning.
I know, and I can't remember any of it now.
That's what happened. That's why it's recorded.
Yeah. There's some good titles. You've got a lot to work with.
I think Baby on Board, I have to figure out now how to make a baby blue. And then white out the eyes. And
Yeah.
easy stuff.
Easy.
So our next session...
Excuse me.
Its second would be the 13th.
That's a Friday.
The 14th?
Yeah, I can do the 14th.
Alright, so we'll be back on May 14th. And if we decide we're going to do something earlier or later, we'll update.
Yeah. I also... Wait.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us. And our baby, and our frog, and our 3 horses, and our 2 donkeys, and our peacock.
We're quite the menagerie,
the
guy.
baby named Famine. We are a traveling weird farm. If a baby's an animal.
I don't think a baby's an... I mean...
Technically,
yes. For all animals, cosmically.
Oh, what animal carries a sword? That's
was
what I was thinking about.
I do like that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I almost feel like it could be like a subtitle, like, what animal carries a sword? Baby on board.
Yeah.
Hey, that rhymes.
Yeah. We'll think about it. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
All right.
They're all perfect.
Thanks, guy.